Blessings, everyone. Welcome to Mr. and Mrs. Gold's YouTube channel. I'm Mrs. Gold, and we had such an amazing interview with Last Chapter last night. But due to copyright claims, I have to re upload the video. So, the original video might come out at a later date because I am disputing it because we did have permission from the artist to show his work as a promotional tool, right? Where it's promotion. So we're going to wait to see how that turns out. But in the meantime, we don't want you guys to miss out on this great, amazing interview with Last Chapter. And we're going to do this in the future with any of our artists as well. We did it already before with Montana, DJ Montana. We are going to show this version of the interview. And if the other one shows up later, that's all great. We could just add the views together. Why not? So, kick back, relax, and enjoy the interview. And just to let you guys know, we had over 500 views right after we came off the live, considering that Alkaline had a concert. There was many people on lives yesterday. It was a great turnout. So I just want to thank the M&MG family for coming through and showing support. These things are rare, so thank you very much. And big up to Last Chapter's fans. Bless. Now let's watch. Well, hello, everybody. Blessings, everyone. Welcome to Mr. and Mrs. Gold's YouTube channel. I'm Mrs. Gold. M&MG family, big up yourself. Mr. Gold will be joining us shortly. We had some unforeseen events. There was a car accident on the highway. Give thanks to God that we missed it by just a few minutes and we weren't involved, but it did delay us. And I have to just big up Last Chapter for being very, very, very understanding. We did give him like 2 hours notice about the accident because we knew it was going to be a long time and we were out of town. So I just want to big up Last Chapter for being understanding. And he is backstage, everybody. So big up yourselves, everyone. Let's see who we have in the house first before we do our intro today and share the screen with stream with everyone. We do have today Alkaline performing in Maryland. Big up the young lad Alkaline and big up the Vendetta Massive. Big up Mavado anyway you're there. Big up High Voltage, you done know, and big up all the Green Light crew. You done know Last Chapter's in the house. Big up Gambia. I know Gambia said they'll be listening. As soon as they heard Last Chapter is going to be on, Gambia said they will make sure and tune in. Big up to all those watching in the playback that are in countries in different time zone and couldn't stay up late. We know you guys will support the playback. We have Dre Nation who's live right now. We have Kid going live off and on. So all of the MVP family, that stands for Mavado, Vendetta, Patriots, are all over the place on the internet. But one thing we know is that they will show support through the playback. So big up. So let me shout all the early birds in the house first. And then what I do is I'm going to pay tribute to an icon that we lost. And then I will introduce the Last Chapter. And and then we'll start right away. And we're not going to rush him. We're going to have a conversation as long as he wants. Because, I hear run things today. So anyhow, big up Deadly Lord in the house. How you doing, Deadly Lord? Let me see what time you were here. 9:44 a.m. Wow. I saw no I saw it there. We at 9:44 a.m. I see it. Even make sure type it out that he was here at 9:45 a.m. Big up yourself, Deadly Lord. And then next was Hot Bread. Hot Bread said he was waiting at 12:46 p.m. Now I really feel bad. Sorry, guys. I wish I had wings. If I had wings, I'd be here earlier for you guys. Aw. And then comes Ja Love Detta. She said, rest in peace, Trini Calypso. He's actually from St. Vincent, but thank you, Ja Love Detta. Ja Love Detta was in the house at 1:23 p.m. What a thing. Big up, Denny Young. Bless up. Good evening, Mr. and Mrs. Up Move. Big up yourself. And he was here at 3:31 p.m. You guys are the best. Love y'all. And then Deadly Lord made sure it come true at 8:05. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Real Dogs, who is here at 8 o'clock. I just love you guys. You guys are the best. You obviously are all anxious to hear from last chapter, which is great. Love the support. Got to support our young artists. Big up Critical Music in the house. Big up Critical. If you guys don't know who Critical Music is, he's also a young artist. We did an interview with him just about a week ago. You guys need to check it out. I'll make sure to try to include it at the end of this live. But big up Critical for showing your support for your co-worker, because you know that's what it is. It's one family, one love. Big up yourself, Chris Bartley in the house, Alkaline cousin. People, bless up yourself. I hope you're doing good. Bless up Mr. and Mrs. Gold. Big up Getaway, our Getaway full touch. And don't forget the Gully side in the house. Have a big up our Gully side family. What you feel like? Fathead, how you doing? Fathead said, hey, just know, say someone I run things. Girl, you run things. Big up yourself, Fathead in the place. You know, Critical Music, how you doing? Critical Music. You don't know. Horace, how you doing, Horace? I know you're at work. Big up yourself. Big up yourself, Paradox Martin. Big up yourself, Go Hard. Big up yourself. Anyone who is new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe. We'll be having a giveaway soon. So make sure you subscribe and double check your subscriptions. YouTube messing with people and unsubscribing, so just double check. Make sure you are subscribed. He says, that away, and we're going to say Gully side. Make sure you guys let them know we love Gully as well. Ragged. What? Raggedy. Big up yourself. Deidre, how you doing, Deidre? In the house. Bless up, sister. Big up K Mix Beats. You're new to the house. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Big up yourself. Thank you for joining us tonight. And make sure to subscribe if you're new. Southside Elite, big up yourself. Look at my early birds. And I didn't even share the live yet. Big up John Love again. Thank you for coming out earlier. And Critical says, big up last chapter, fully active artist, and Mr. Gold and Mrs. Gold. Bless up. Big up yourself. You don't know last chapter, yo. I can't wait to talk to him. You guys, this, when I mean somebody is so professional, I don't think I've ever seen this in dancehall history. This man is professional to the T. I can tell you that anyone who did an interview with this man in the last week is going to call him to come back again, because he's just so professional, respectful. You just want to do business with him. Big up, big up, big up, big up. The Lyrical Library Entertainment. Big up yourself. What? Look like all the last chapter's friends are in the house. Bless up my people, says Critical. Real Dog said, like the live, make it strive. Tony, big up yourself. Tony said, good night, Mr. Gold and Mrs. Gold. How are you doing? We want to big up the ABM family in Burley, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Big up St. Vincent and St. Lucia in the house. Big up Marsha, who is also at work. We have our working people who are here to show support to last chapter, even if they're at work. They're taking the time out to listen to this interview. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? Yes, thank you. Yeah, I'm glad you guys were able to see the delay and give thanks that we weren't part of the accident. I pray to God that those people are okay. And, you know, it's just been a crazy week. So kind of traumatic still. Oosh, says Dylan. Okay. I will get to everybody else. I think I got all the people. So if you guys don't know, because a lot of you are young, there's a soca artist and this is, I'm just gonna play this while I get ready to go and share the live. So last chapter, if you need to get anything, you got like about 5 minutes. If you want to get a drink, use the bathroom, because we're gonna have a conversation. I can guarantee it's gonna get comfortable. So if you want to do anything, you got about 5 minutes to go ahead and do that. and give you some time. Let me share this screen. And last chapter is backstage, guys. He is here, but we give the guests some time while we go ahead and get things ready and share the screen. I keep saying screen. What kind of Jamaican thing is that? Stream, not scream. So anyhow, an artist that goes by the name of Winston Soso died at 69 years old. He's from Vincent. Your parents definitely would know them. You're gonna know him. Your grandfather would definitely know him. So I just would like to big up Saint Vincent and say sorry to his family for their loss. He was a legend. He's been around for ages, since the 90s and the 70s. He was also performed a lot in Trinidad, so that's why Jala probably thought he was from Trinidad as well. Yes, I see the lyrical. So, big up Winston Soso for contributing to the SOCA world, and bringing a place like St. Vincent. Let St. Vincent be recognized to the world with his hit songs. So while I share the screen, stream. There we go again. I'm going to go ahead and play one of his songs. You guys, it might be sticky. Excuse that. You know how it is. StreamYard doesn't like when I share, but hey, let's go. So let me play some music, and I'm gonna let people know we're live.
I'm the party.
Everybody knows this song. Somebody here.
In the heat of the jam, she wants to go home. She said, oh, my son, we go be alone. Just as we reach, she took off, she closed through, and the time she rode. In the heat, starting it up some of this food, only needs the yard. Oh, not a feel your mind, darling, I don't mind if you want to.
Pick up your hat. Pick up Jesus.
I mind if you want to take me, I won't refuse it. Hit the music. When me take all you want, don't worry about me. I'm sitting here having so much fun, having watching you eat. You looking so tired, I want you to take a rest as soon as you're done. I didn't think what you feeling yet, I'm a pretty man. Oh, can I touch you? Darling, I don't mind if you want to give me a hug. Oh, I don't mind if you die. I don't mind if you want to give me a hug. Refuse it. Radio. Yeah. I'm sure you'll hear me if I still want to live. You could come back better. You can feel much better when you jump around. You go sing a song song. We can be greater. We can have more fun. I don't mind. I don't mind if you want to give me a oh. I don't mind. Darling, I don't mind if you want to give me a one with music. Sing the chorus. I don't mind. I don't mind if you want to give me a one with music. One more time. I don't mind. Darling, I don't mind if you want to give me a one with music. Me did not good Lord. I'm a greedy man. Too much is not enough. Darling, don't you understand?
Thank you very much. I don't know if it looks, Mr. Gold. Why don't you shout out to the people them first before you tell me to give one more?
Big up everybody. Big up everybody.
Tell us about him while I'm looking, because it's getting taken
Big up
to load.
Mavado'S.
Sharing.
Well,
Last chapter, yeah.
Winston Soso, one of the greatest artists called as Simpson and the Grenadines. He's the road rise of soca music and calypso. Sing kind of music. Fancy mellow youth growing up, the man are bad. Bad. Me want you them take inspiration from this guy here. You know?
Okay, well, I'm going to play one more because we got to start. The interview. It's getting late.
Play one more for the legend.
I'm still sharing though.
Play one more for the soca legend.
You know how excited he is? That's his fee for them.
I want to see how many rude girls.
Get used to
I want to hear from the girl posse.
No, see what's probably going to
I want to see how many rude girls.
Rude girls, that's Western came right in time.
Hold them rude boys and jam them.
Oh, it's going to be sticky, Mr. Golden.
Let me see them rude girls jam them. Hey, but wait now. I have a rude girl. What the hell is this? Pretty hard, man.
Okay. Sharing.
My God, is you have a rude girl already? Wait till I got to see with the wine up here.
Sharing on Facebook now.
You hear me, rude girl singing though? All right. Tell me music. All right. We know. Tell me music. Yeah.
I'm just sharing on Twitter. We got it just 2 minutes.
Man voice sweet. Now we need the road rise. Sweet is soca man.
And have everybody quarreling. Feel like we having that. Is the mood gonna following? I am playing social. I can jump in. Just bring all the mood girls for me. Oh,
Twitter, and then we're done.
I'm choosing. I'll have the mood girls with you. Yeah. I'm come on, baby, rock the body. Join party. When you see the mood girls come, they don't really give a damn. Rock the body. Join party. Let me get the seat. You can even get that love. Rock the body. Join the party. at the time of the party, join the party. Oh, yeah, turn the music.
Yes,
Oh,
Yes,
rock the baby.
a legend. One of the greatest.
big up your country. Big up your country.
Yeah, man. Now, me as I'm a country, I want the greatest in the world. One of the greatest. You know?
Okay, so
Him and the road race.
rest in peace. Our condolences to his family. As you can hear, some of the songs, especially the one that we played, everybody knows him. We hear it today in dances today, and you know it's good for especially when the young artists are around that we see these things so that we can learn, you know, our history and how people used to perform back in the days and what made them legendary in their genre. But you know, it's good that we support the whole Caribbean, because if it wasn't for people like this, people like Last Chapter wouldn't be known. You know, like they paved the way for Caribbean music.
All my grandmother no song from this man here.
Yeah, I already mentioned that earlier. Their grandmothers know.
He have a song named "You Get the Licks Now,
Wow.
Diane." What?
Okay, well today is Last Chapter Day, so rest in peace.
Yeah, man, rest in peace.
But now it's new generation time. So I was able to share on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. So that should be good. So now let me properly introduce our guest tonight. Our guest tonight, you know, someone told me how we should refer to these young gully artists is Gully Side New Generation. Big up the promoter from Gambia who said that. I love that. I because you know we have the Vendetta Young Guns, but I was like, what do we call? Maybe Last Chapter let us know if there's a name for them. But I actually like that. Gully Side Next Generation. I could work with that until Mavado let us know some otherwise. Introducing in the house, Last Chapter. Do, 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 do.
Big up yourself. Big up yourself.
Yay! What's up, Anthony Taylor? Big up Last Chapter. How you doing? Let's check. Oh, your mic is you're on mute, so maybe we need to unmute your mic.
There. All right. How does that sound?
You sound great. How are you?
M&MG family.
Big up.
Big up, big up, big up.
Being nice on them. Because yellow, red means stop, you know. And yellow means slow. So
Aye.
Go, we are go. Big up yourself. I appreciate the time, yeah. It's good to be here.
Yes, and big up, and I appreciate your understanding. I appreciate your professionalism. Right, Mr. Gold?
I appreciate you there. With me.
Yeah, man, because you know things do happen, so.
Yeah, things do happen, and I'm glad you're so understanding because a lot of people are not. So respect for that. And are you in a hurry tonight? Do we have you for as long as we can go?
Well, you know, we can go. So we keep going, and definitely I'll be here for the night because it's Sunday. It's raining here in Jamaica. So
Okay.
everybody's at home. And I mean, big up all my gully side fans, them, all the people them over there. Everybody set a day for today, so but there.
Okay, so you're breaking up a little, and I don't know if it's our end or yours, but you're not playing the live on any other thing, right? You're not.
No, just here alone. I can hear it clearly right now.
Okay, as long as you're hearing. How do you guys think? You guys can work with it? What's up, Real Dogs? What's up, Ali TV in the house? Let me know if you guys can hear him good. He is calling. First of all, we're in Canada, and you're in. Let the people them know.
Oh, I think you're breaking up now. I don't know what's happening.
Oh, now I'm breaking up. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're breaking up. Yeah, I might have to put in the headphones. Give me a second, Last Chapter.
Okay, no problem.
Let me see if the headphones will make a difference. And then if anything, Mr. Goldie can listen in on your phone, okay? Especially with so many people streaming tonight. Let's try this. I'm gonna put in my headset and see if it makes it different or if we're gonna have to ask you to disconnect and come back. So let's see. Technology, technology, technology. Okay. Let me change this to my headphones.
So I can see
Okay,
clearly and everything.
oh, you still a
I
little break up.
hear you.
You're hearing me, but I'm not hearing you too clearly.
I'll try reconnecting, yeah?
So can I ask you to exit and come back in and try? So let me. I'll kick you out and you come back in, okay? Then that'll be easier. So you're figuring it out.
All right.
Yeah, and then you come back in, and then know if it's a connection thing because it could have been. Yeah. So how do I sound, guys? Do I sound like I'm breaking up when I'm by myself? Big up yourself, critical. Please let me know. Okay, Deadly. Try right again last chapter. I've linked up with the artist producer from Simone last stream, and he linked me up to give out the beat. Oh, okay, Deadly Lord. So did you get the beat? Let me know if you got the beat. The beat that he's talking about is Sartout Records, ALKALINE'S producer. By the way, guys, prayers up to Sartout and his family. They're going through some things, so prayers up for Sartout. Okay, okay. So last chapter could try. Maybe we could recommend last chapter try headphones. Let me put the link in here too for him. Like I put on headphones too. Let me know, Deadly Lord, if you have the rhythm from Sartout Records. Big up critical music in the house. Yeah, you got the beat? Okay. Okay, want to make sure you get the beat. Oh, Brutal's beat. Oh, yes, Brutal. Brutal. We're going to have to get to that one tomorrow because Brutal has a rhythm. Did you like it, Deadly Lord? Last chapter. Let me see if he's okay. You know, if he might be trying to get headphones. Maybe he's reconnecting. Let me check out some messages in the meantime. Okay, so yeah, Real Dog said hang up and fire back my general. Yeah. It's private chat. Okay. Yeah, you guys send out Brutal's thing. We'll listen to it tomorrow. He did send it to me. It's a good beat. I can't remember what the name of the beat is. Yeah, he said we could play. We'll play it tomorrow. We have Queen Nikki in the house tomorrow, guys. So Queen Nikki will be here tomorrow. We'll be on time if God's willing. And last chapter has returned. Do you have headphones? Do you have any headphones?
Yeah, I have headphones.
You want to?
But
Oh, you sound good. Actually, you sound good. You sound perfect.
you can hear me clear now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if we have any more trouble, what we could do is plug in the headphones.
All right, then cool.
Yeah. How's he sound, guys? Before we get into it, microphone check. You're looking also dapper there. Last chapter.
Yeah, I'm my best. Cause image is everything. You know what I mean? Thirst is nothing. Cause you know what I mean. In music, I have to try and be as clean as possible. That's the goal side way.
Yes, the gully sideways to be clean. You know that now. Big up Mavado. Yeah,
lock the door.
We're not ready for that. We're not ready. Last chapter. Hold on. Last chapter. Hey, your music's ready to play and everything. So, last chapter. First of all, you're in Jamaica. Which part of Jamaica are you in? What parish?
Right now, I'm in Kingston, Jamaica. You know, Cassava Peace, Kingston.
Okay. So right in the
Real
home
good side.
turf. Yeah. Have you always lived there?
No, I'm born and bred in Augustown. I've lived there for over 10 years now.
Okay.
Yeah, man, born and grew in Augustown. I grew up in several different communities in Jamaica, real volatile communities. So that's why I'm well skilled, you know what I mean? Because I have a little bit of experience at each and every little place of Jamaica.
And Augusttown, if people are not familiar with Augusttown, who can you tell us comes from Augusttown that people might know and be familiar?
From Augusttown, naturally,
Which artists?
Kalanji.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the hometown of Caesar Kalanji. You know what I mean? Yeah, talk about a whole heap of different artists. That's the biggest name out of Augustown. Scene. And yeah, but a whole heap of different artists like Rasash. You know, you have Jatonda them from Cape Town, Davidos. A whole heap of youth.
Boop, 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 boop. Now, can I ask you, have they ever influenced you other than Mavado with your musics, like the type of music you listen to, those artists being from your home turf, your other home turf?
Yeah, man, definitely. When I grew up as a youth, they usually have a thing named St. Mary I come from. Cape Town and keep every year. And my father used to get the cassette. So we used to listen, as I said, Jatonda, Military Man, Sizzler, Cape Town. You know what I mean? A whole heap of Rasta them time though when it hot. You know what I mean? That was the primary top in a dance, Rasta Burn the Fire. So definitely growing up, I listen to a whole heap of Sizzler Kalanji. You know what I mean? And as I always say, if you hear the lyrical content of last chapter, you'll hear that. Seeing that revolutionary sound.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
I think it's always important that young artists know their history and listen to some of the older artists. What do you think about that?
Well, everybody I got for them own take, but some will say that, me never born them time there, you know what I mean, them music, then I got happy to me. But you see, now that music, there's no limit to it. And as in any career you're going on, it's always good to have the knowledge. And the more your knowledge and equip, that way it can be more effective. So definitely, I think every young artist should take time out and do some homework, background check on the whole musical aspect of things, how it was started, you know what I mean, who were the big influences. And as such, as I say, prepare yourself better for the future.
I agree. Totally agree. So, just heads up, everyone. Alkaline is performing now. Big up the young lad. Big up yourself. He's in Maryland. Big up yourself, Alkaline. No one family. So, yes, big up the young lad. So, okay. So let's learn about last chapter, the youth. So when you're young, how did you even get into music? Like, what made you want to become an artist? You're still young. I don't know if you want to share your age, but you're still considered young. But what made you want to get into music? What age, roughly? Were you in high school? Were you younger than that?
It was an on and off thing. Music was something that I started out as a fan of music. Listening to a lot of greats. And my father, as a youth, I grew up, my father used to keep a whole heap of big dances in Trenchtown, Rima. So at that time, I was the youth in a dance. I walk up and down with my crate and I pick up the buckle them and I pick the buckle them. I weed up, I pick them up. Me and my bigger brother. So I was exposed to music at a young age. So when me hear certain songs play and me see how the crowd are move and everything, it was a good vibe. You know what I mean? And over time, I started to listen more and more music. And my father was a man who collect a whole lot of music in terms of the latest cassettes, them time there. You know what I mean? Jaro, Travelers, you know what I mean? The whole of a big sound. So I got exposed to music in a way that I wanted to understand that. Is it that the rhythm came first, the lyrics came first, you know, the lyrics came after, you know what I mean? The rhythm came after. So I started to become more curious about this whole music thing.
Nice.
So even with that Riemann, the sound them come string up, we used to sit down and watch how the man them string the sound, and they used to play the most, like, but that's the most refined, original, authentic reggae to tune the sound them. So that gave him like a whole different experience as a young youth. And over time, I start to just listen more music. And I never something I plan for do just so. Because my father always stay out of school and, you know what I mean, come be a lawyer or a doctor, or come be what I never get to be. So it didn't know like we come some office work and anything there. But me over time, as I said, I start listening more music, and the moment I start to fall in love with it, I just want them own music after a while. So I start write 1 and 2 songs, start DJ amongst my friends. You know, you have sound. And you see, with the intellect behind it, it wasn't just some regular stuff I was saying at the time. Like, as a young youth, the message is powerful and fiery. So that gave me a lot of confidence to say that, you know, look into music, and here I am now. And I think I'm on a good path. So give thanks to that.
Nice. Now, did you do any shows in the area, like perform on a stage,
Yeah, man,
chop some lyrics when you're young, competition in school? Let me hear some of that.
yeah, man, all the shows.
Leave. What? You act like you're 80 years old.
Well, I can say in the initial stage of my musical journey, I'm always willing to go out and perform. I think performance is one of my biggest strengths.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
I always say that. Seeing, and as such, in Augustown, they usually have a lot of, you know what I mean, modeling contest and talent contest, and that's where I started out. You know,
wow.
I remember entering that thing, and me decide say, me not gonna sing a song, but I actually went on stage, me sing, and me dance. Cause me used to dance, you know.
Oh, you used to dance as well?
Yeah, man, I used to dance. Like, no time I tell people and them they believe, because I no longer dance because I got an injury. But definitely I used to go on stage and dance. And when I sing and I dance, I realize, so, yo, I have a power. You know, so in Augustown, that was the first experience I can remember. That big modeling contest, so I mash up the whole place. You know what I mean? Go, I spin, I jump, I skip. And then I start singing one soul song.
What?
Them time they are NSYNC around the place, Backstreet Boys and NSYNC.
Oh wait, hold on. You know I gotta stop you. Even though we know he's breaking up a little bit, everybody, can we get a lead of 1 bar? For the ladies.
Oh, you say I want a 1 bar to the song we sing on stage?
Yes, for the ladies. Don't worry, we know we caught you off guard. If you have to get water, that's okay.
As we said, them time there, and Usher and them youth, they say that song like this. Now I sing, have you ever find another lover sweeter than you, sweeter than you? Have you ever find another lover precious than you, precious than you? Girl, you are close to me, you're like my mother, close to me, you're like my father. And so me I sing, and so me come into me, and me a spinner, and she a roll, and the whole place bust. You know what I mean? So that was the experience I can't forget.
Oh, hold on, I have to ask what your sign, because somebody told me they think you're a Leo.
No, it's not Leo, but I think a Cancer.
Cancer. Okay. Yeah, definitely bold. Yeah. Okay. You fit your personality too, your professionalism and your boldness. Okay.
Yeah. So as I said, I started out singing other people's songs. I knew every song word for word, like as it dropped, me know it, and that's how I did also know some have a special love for music, because, as I said, I could just recite any lyrics and sing it just like I. you know. And being on the Gully side, Wally Pashu my work, big up Fidel Castro, you know what I mean, St. Mary's Splash. I remember the first time Bounty Killer there. There was like 5 different artists on stage. And let me tell you this, like the clearance rhythm I play, and my father say, I know for them I said them not and 5 DJ up on stage and no man nah DJ because them say I know feed them rhythm that.
What?
See?
Kind of DJ
like,
that?
Say, no, them want hear feed them type of rhythm for the.
Yeah, them are
that
the
we used to hungry feed from our band. So I jump up on the stage, literally jump up on the stage. I never even took the regular step with them step up. And we just grab the mic from the man that did have it. And at the time, it have a song on the clearance with him name, Look Ya, Look Ya, Look Ya. You know what I mean? Which was one of my first official releases. Look Ya, Look Ya, Look Ya, Look Ya, Look Ya. That make you pick if you ever put a foot ya. Chapter say look ya, look ya, look ya, look ya, look ya. Better read the last chapter out of that book ya. And you see me? So
yeah.
When a piece of lyrics there, oh my God, Bounty Killer stood there and I was like, yo, see, I'm on a hungry feet there. You see me? I'm gonna mash up the whole place, and as I say, every experience I show more and more.
Nice.
Whole heap of experiences, man. Whole heap of show and dance, I'm gonna mash up, man.
Nice. Let me read a comment. Let me just quickly read a comment. We have people who interact with us while you're talking.
Okay.
Lickle Twin said, fully active, Midgie. Green light pandem. Go where I go. You know.
Big up it.
So you have to acknowledge Leon. Big up yourself in the house. Your fans are in the place. All right. So like you were saying, you're doing all of these shows. And you know, Mavado, everybody's around, got Bounty Killers around. But
I think I'm losing you again, you know. I think you're breaking up again.
Oh, we're breaking up again. They said it's your end though. Big up the south side.
You want me to just quickly jump out and jump back in if that makes sense?
You know, yeah. Or let me try without the camera. Oh, you don't have a picture to put up without your camera for a second. Yeah, I hope you don't have slow flow. You have slow flow? Because it might be the camera. If you could turn off the camera for a second, turn back on the mic. Oh, he's going to reconnect, guys. We'll give him a chance to reconnect. We're not in a rush. Big up yourself, Southside. Oh, my God. What happened, Southside? Oh, my goodness. They come in with the drama. No. Oh, my God. John Love, I was just telling everybody to say prayers for him as soon as the live start. I did not know that Dane is dead. Oh my God, this is terrible. That is sad news. Thank you, John Love.
Yeah, super apologies to my fans and the M&MG
it's
team
okay.
for that.
It's okay. Now we always have technology is never perfect. We just got news that Sartout Records. Remember, I told you last chapter I was even gonna link you up with them.
Yeah.
They're twin brothers, and one of the twins died. We just got word. I know that he was sick. I don't really want to say too much because I don't know how much we can say. I did know, but remember I started saying the live saying let's give prayers, and now I'm hearing one of the
prayer goes out to the family. I mean, I never knew him like that, but I mean, based on where that says a good fella who always look out for young artists.
He's always looking up for young artists, and I was so looking forward for you meeting. Well, you still obviously can talk with Sartout in the future, but I was so looking forward for you to be able to deal with both of them. Like, I literally shared the live with the brother that passed because I thought he would be watching. He always supports our live as well. I thought he was getting better, but fuzz, man, I'm telling you, it's just been a crazy time. This is why we have to live life to the fullest, and we have to give thanks every day.
Yeah, and that's why I'm telling you them say the killing and the war are necessary, because you know what I mean. Right now, more live long, you know. My move the mind, I get all like Peter Pan. So Life are the greatest thing, you know what I mean? We have people who legitimately sick and lose them lives, but you have people who just get up and just snuff out other people's lives. So rest in peace to the people them who gone. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
rest in peace to
People them who kill the
everyone.
people them, stop it.
Yeah, and that's why it's, you know, to know people waste people's life like that, you know, like. But big up Sartout, you don't know we're all here for you, and we'll definitely reach out to you offline, and I will definitely in the meantime give Last Chapter your rhythm. And we'll talk about that some more a little bit later, but I know I have his permission always to go ahead and do that, and we'll talk about that near the end. But I just want you to know that we love you, your family, and our prayers are with you. Enough excitement today. This is crazy. Rest in peace, Sartout Records theme. Big up yourself. Okay, so, yeah, no problem. No problem. Yeah, Jalove,
Yeah.
the internet in Jamaica does suck. Even in Canada when it really. And a lot of people are on the internet more and more than ever because of COVID times, you know? So we were all putting a strain on they were all putting a strain. Where'd you go Last Chapter? It was fine. And we all put a strain on we all put a strain on the internet. You're not used to all of us being on here. There we go. Marlon White said, Last Chapter, green light boss. Yes, yes, yes. Right now we're just talking about the younger Last Chapter, the young before he was signed.
It starts out good and then it get fuzzy after a while.
Yeah, yeah. Am I okay?
Even
How are
now
you
you're
hearing me?
speaking like it's just coming across like
Wow, that's so sad. I
okay,
think
that's
what you
better now.
Oh, it is better?
Yeah, I can hear now.
Okay, okay. And you know what? It doesn't matter if we have to hang up 100 times, we'll do it. We'll do what we gotta do. And
Yeah, man,
sometimes,
we
you know
there
what?
see me. I'm not there going so. You know,
Yeah, we don't know where to go. We have no haze. Just pure green light. That's why I don't use my camera too, because just to save, you know, with the strength on the internet, I don't want to pressure the internet too much.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're talking about your younger days, your stage show days, you showing up some of those SOCA artists. Any artist that can't write any in any rhythm is not an artist in my opinion. You know, it should be, I think all artists should be ready at any time to jump on a stage when somebody says go. Like how I told you to go, you were able to do that. That's a real artist to me, in my opinion. You have to be ready. Always be ready. So good for you for standing out. And what happened after that? Like, what happened when you went and showed everybody your talents? Were you the talk of the community?
Losing again.
Again?
Yeah, losing again.
Let me try to see something.
So let me just because I'm a position as well. Let me just shift a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot to ask him if he's using Flow, people. Yeah. Gambia Music in the house. How you doing, Gambia Music? I was talking about you earlier. Big up yourself, Leon. Big up yourself. We just let the artist take his time. We're not in no haste, no rush. Talk, I'll walk through the cemetery and look how much of your friends them bury. You know, I can't sing, but yes, Marlon. Big up yourself, Marlon. Real talk, life is the greatest. Yes, I'm so sad for him. Big up, Sarta. We love you. Big up, Anna. How you doing, Anna? Big up yourself. Well, skill. All right. I wonder if him have flow. Prayers to Sarta. Southside, you still need to let me know what the one job is. Oh, let me know how Cemetery is doing in Gambia. Cemetery official video. We waiting for all the way from Gambia. Yep, and it'll be coming out soon. While we wait, because he's gonna probably change the position where his camera is. Let me share some stuff about about last chapter. Big up Sartout, you're on my mind. I call your name. Because we are definitely flexible around here. So take your time. Don't worry. Last chapter. So it go. We had to work with Ninja Ford on What's Up. We had to work with another artist like that as well. So things happen. And if worst case scenario, I might have to make you take off your camera, and then we'll see if that helps. So you guys don't know, last chapter was actually in the Jamaican Observer this week on July 17th. So you guys can go on their website and see the article. And you can see the article here. You know, he's doing his thing. He's a young artist, but he's getting the media attention. So we definitely appreciate him making way. How am I gonna like this? I must have liked it on my other name, Mr. and Mrs. Gold. Okay, I know I shared this. So last chapter is a new artist. His song is Cemetery. I keep saying Cemetery. And you know, it's just burning up the streets, and it's more relevant today with all the crime that's happening and all the useless killing. It's on radio stations, and he was actually on CVM this week on Tuesday, so you guys probably could catch that as well. You know, so he's been doing a lot of publicity, and we appreciate him being here. And this is a South African newspaper he was in as well. And he was also in the Jamaican Star, I believe, up to yesterday. So, you know, he's doing his thing. And we appreciate him taking the time out, being here with us. He's burning up the place. So he's back. Yes, last chapter. How's it going now? Do I sound better?
Yeah, I think I'm cool. It's because the rain was falling. I don't know if that's the reason why it's not.
Okay. Yeah, and it could just be the internet's busy. Do you have Flow?
Yes, I can hear. I can hear clearly now.
Yeah. Do you have Flow? Are you using Flow network? Yeah.
Can't hear me. Flow network.
Yeah, Flow gives problem. So Flow.
Well, it's a Flow move slow, but you don't know. Big them up, silly.
I'm gonna turn up my microphone. Does that sound a little bit better too?
Yeah, man. They're crystal clear now.
Okay. And if we find the problem continues, another thing we could do is take off your camera, and then that will ease off the pressure. You just have to turn it off and ease off the pressure a little bit on your internet.
Okay, so we can just use vocals, all right?
Yeah. So, and Mr. Gold is around. Mr. Gold, at any time, he's just running around taking care of some errands for us. You could just hook up on your headphones. So we're back in the past. I was asking, the question I was asking was, when you were younger and you did that performance and so forth, what happened? Like, did you started getting recognition from people in the community, and is that when Mavado noticed you more, or like how did you get the attention of Mavado? Pretty much is what I'm asking.
Yeah, well, you see, over the years, as I said, I've been on the GULLY side now for like over 10 years, and initially, several times Mavado see me on the GULLY and say me for link him and them thing there, cause him always hear people tell him say, yo, Chapta bad, you know, you need to listen to Chapta. But at the time, me never have no official music out. You know what I mean? Me never have no projects where me could have impress him with. So me never really ready for link him yet. The time when him really start pay attention to me was when we did the Green Light project in 2019. Yeah. And you know, with that project, we gave him a big endorsement in terms of GULLY get the green light, link the GULLY got a Narbrook. And he posted that on his Instagram. And from there, him ever say, yo, the youth them have to put in the work, because him always say, if you take up a youth and just bust them, so sometimes he can set them up. more than how you even are the good for them. Because if them never go, they go try put in the groundwork and have some type of experience in the music, then him just picking them up and giving them a platform not gonna really help that much. So me did know Sardust hard work, and I think my father really recognized the hard work and the consistency, regardless of the obstacles and the hurdles that I've been through. You know what I mean? I think it's just merely the hard work and the consistency we see from the green light inception, and she said me never stop this, so I'm at the cemetery again with Triton music. You know what I mean? And just the consistency over the years.
Okay, so I'm going to try thing, but I don't want to pressure the internet. And it's a lyric video, so it's okay. Don't mind me, I'm just eating some peanut. So green light. I want people to hear a little bit of green light. I do have it queued up on YouTube. I know you gave me some music, but I have it queued up on YouTube, and I'm gonna let the massive hear that so they could kind of get an understanding of what probably attracted Mavado to your sound. Yeah. And then so they could follow the timeline here. And this was released on YouTube November 11th, 2019. Is that a fair assessment of the time that, that the song was out, Running the Road?
Well, the official audio came out September. You know what I mean? But at the time, we just decided to do some work on the song before we actually put out the official music video.
Okay. So let's take a listen to it. Big up Brian Murray. He said, up G, one love. And you have Charmaine. Now people were here shouting you out too when you're here. Charmaine White said, up top, my general, from the whole Gully
Big
side.
up all the Chapta on Zoom. Because you know what I say? The work of showing us. So big up all out. Yep. Respect the work,
And then Detta Lifestyle said, big up artists. Green light boss. You see how your fans them a shout you out? So before me play the tune, me just have run through some names. Big up Marlon and big up Eric. Hot. Let's run tune, guys. Big up Anna. Me see you, Anna. Let's listen to the green light. This is last chapter, green light.
Gully get the green light on them. It's the them a hide from when. Catch up. Change on them ain't greatness.
No. I need to play this video. But it might shake up the internet, but I really like the video. You guys are gonna have to excuse if it doesn't come out clear. The video, bud. Okay, last chapter. I see what you did there. That's good. Thank you. But last chapter. Okay,
yeah,
before I'll ask my question after. I was gonna ask you a question, but I'm gonna wait till people see the video first. Oh, last chapter and things were going great. Okay, guys, I'm gonna play it while he takes his time to come back. Ready? It's a bad video, so I gotta get my copyright permissions too. Why? By the time I'm ready to start monetize, I have so much claims to still go through. Bad. If you guys want to hear the rest of that, you better go and subscribe to Last Chapter on YouTube. And this song was called Green Light. Last chapter, can you hear me?
Yeah, because red means stop and yellow means slow and green means go. So that was the whole concept.
Big tune, pull up that one.
Watch out, Mr. Gold come in. Mr. Gold come in and say chop it again. Yeah, it look like you're there for.
I did the right thing,
Look like Mr. Gold while you're there till 2:00 in the morning. You stay there. No, man. Come on, where you say, Mr. Gold?
Last chapter put in the work, man.
Yeah, man, him put in the work. That's what Mavado definitely see. So now that we played it, we get an idea of what Mavado was looking. Yeah. Next tech chat, we're not ready for you, hun. Somebody's already ready to jump on the live to ask questions, but we're not ready yet. Come back again soon. Everybody just want mingle with you. Everybody wants to mingle with you. The love is there because he's a good youth. When I mean him a good youth, him a good youth. You see, people, look at the love you're getting in the past. Let me read some of these comments. Oops. Let me read some of the comments. He'll be back, guys. It's ring. So, big up yourself, fathead. Hope you're doing good. So, let me read out from Leanne. Leanne said, big up chapter. Real dog said, the XXX, it's a mark you. I know that line, buddy. Bad, bad, bad. Bad, bad, bad. Marlon White said, big song and big artist. Last chapter, my artist. That. All right, Marlon. So I hope you have questions ready when we're ready, Marlon.
Okay, I'm here.
Okay, good. Welcome back. We have all night. Don't worry about it. Never feel rushed. You're good. Little Twin said full active again, Panda video. No, there's another pull up. Okay. They're from the gully to the money. Change pandem greatness in a within. I can't sing from then. Gully to death, me body artist. One word a brother leather belt from the gully say. I know I never read that good at all.
Big up, big up, you know. Yeah, man, everybody start from them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, the family roll out. Big up everybody who roll out for the artists. Big up yourselves. Okay, that video is, I really love that video. The community's involved in that video. I love that a lot. Tell me what was like shooting that video. Let's go into 2019 now. We're doing a timeline thing. So 2019, tell me about that now. You're doing this video.
Right,
How was it?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
How was making the video?
The video actually we never really have no concept for the video, you know. I guess everything happened on set. You know what I mean? Because basically the song was saying going, so just wanted to show us as some young artists out there do it. That's why we clip in some performances. We went to Trenchtown, Grand Spin. You know what I mean? We show where I walk. It was a very good experience. You know what I mean? We got the support from the streets because that's where it started. So it was a very, very good experience, man.
It's nice. And are these people mostly your friends that are in the video?
Yeah, man. Most of my friends them from Gully side, Grand Spin, and I say Rima, Trenchtown. Definitely, the support was magnificent. Like a whole lot of people come out and then they really glad to see say we were doing all that independently.
Yeah, that's good.
Really and truly, we never have no big label behind us. We never had have any big management or marketing team. It was just me as a youth to have some talent. You know, a link with a producer named Kedjoff, who was at the time a day one youth. You know, I mean, very talented beat maker and engineer. And we decided that we just had to put some money in it. You know, we invest the whole money in it, time and effort, and we can comfortably say that we did a good job. We did.
Yes, I like it. I definitely like it. It's full of vibes. Full of vibes. You didn't need to really do nothing more with that. Yeah, so they said my YouTube is on crack. Oh no, leave me alone. Leave me alone.
I'm glad people like it, and I'm really happy that it was the song to really get people to turn their heads and say that you have talent.
Them a flame up the place, man. They love the tune. You guys, it's StreamYard because they always write me and let me know that they're sorry that the sound never played good. I can't do anything about it. I pay a lot of money for this thing too. It's not in the cheap version. And that's just how technology goes. This is a more reason why you guys don't depend on Simone's computer. And Uno, go and check out last chapter's Vivo and go listen to it clearly on your own.
Let's go back for it.
That's a good reason. Yeah, man, they said big up yourself, green light brother, says Anna. And Marlon said him brother named Pastor God. You have a brother named Pastor God?
Yeah, well, not my biological brother, but one of them youth there who been close to me. Big up after God, cause he never tell me say me have something to keep, which means that, when them boxing upon my cheek and I decide I'm not gonna turn the other cheek, him say, yo, chapter, remember say I have something to keep. So, yeah, big up after God.
Big up Pastor God in the place.
Mm-hmm.
Who is it Centric? That
Yeah,
person that featured with you, how do you pronounce his name?
yeah, Centric, big up Centric.
Centric.
And I'm happy you really pointed that out because Centric is actually I mean go feel me now. He's a youth there on the gully. Him live on the
Oh,
gully.
okay.
He's actually my neighbor.
What? Big up
Yeah,
Centric.
and me get the story behind Centric thing now. Seeing, I never knew Centric from inception. When I heard about Centric, and friends them used to come on my house and say, yo, you have a singer youth up there saying, him bad enough. And because he was a bit, by himself and thing, he never talk much. So
Mm-hmm.
one day I send go call him and I say, yo, me say can sing something for me. And from ever since me say him actually related to Mavado'S nephew.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah, Mavado'S nephew. Seeing and him come and him sing and instantly me realize him have talent and him did have that melodic sound similar to him uncle.
Yeah,
So
very
I said him
beautiful
say,
voice.
may I go do a song like just like that because it impressed me so much. And I
Mm-hmm.
got the rhythm from Kedra at the time. And here this now, I sent him the rhythm, right? No, I
Mm-hmm.
sent him 4 rhythms. And I said, choose the best one where you think you can sing one, right?
Oh, they're saying your connection is bad again.
Oh,
You
you
want to go in
not
and
hear
go
me?
out because do you want to go in and go back out?
Yeah, let me do that.
Yeah.
Because you have to get
Yeah.
that story, I know. You have to get
Yeah,
that
that's
story.
what I'm saying. We want to hear this clearly in case if people want to hear it too. Go ahead, go ahead. We know we're here all night. Go ahead. Take your time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was saying first of all he has flow before I think on my internet or and he has it was raining, so he thinks that also could be affected well. So he when he logs out and comes back in, he gets good, and then it might fade a little bit. We turned off the camera, so just bear with him. We're not in a rush. You know how we do it here. We're just having a conversation. We're chilling and just relaxing. This ain't no formal CVM or Star, the Observer. This is just Gold Talk where we just relax and we chill. Last chapter, Badman. Trust me, and Centric is bad too. I want to hear more about him related to the Gully God. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? Real G, well skilled. Yeah, man, Anna. Big up, Anna. I'm glad you guys are here to support the artists. I think it's very important, when you guys know your artist them is doing interviews and stuff, you guys support them. It's a good look and share the live, let people hear about them. You know, we're a young channel, but why these interviews are important no matter how young we are as a channel. It builds the algorithm for the artists so that when people are searching for them on Google, they get more hits. So it's very, very important that, as much publicity and shares that you could do for your artist on anything they post, it gets their name on Google and YouTube. So when people are doing searches, they'll come up more. That's how you guys can help. Big up yourself, Deidre. Western said, Western Bandit said, think I should change my name from now on in a year. Last chapter, I go be big. Yeah, man. What? Oh my God, let me know if you guys can hear me. This is hilarious. I'm on my phone. I got dirt. I cannot believe I got dirt. And you know, this happened to Elite. Let me know if you guys hear me. I got dirt. I got dirt. Last chapter, give me a second, hun. I got dirt. The same thing happened to Elite TV the other day. She get dirt on her life, and now me come and get dirt on my life. What the hell is going on? What? Dirt. How can I get dirt on my own life? Same thing, you know. Elite was on her life, and then Elite disappear. I tell you guys, I know you guys think it's us and our pop down computers, but no, I swear it's all StreamYard. StreamYard is like, where does girl go? But she have sound system. Pop dirt. Guy, you don't understand. It happened to Elite TV yesterday, the day before yesterday. Last chapter, know where I'm coming in, hun. Let me see if I can get him here. I'm just using my phone. I'm gonna add you to the stream. I'm on my phone. Last chapter. I can hear you though. Go through. Go through.
Yeah. Big up
Let me get.
Yeah,
Let me get dirt.
Yeah, don't throw too much dirt. You know, that's, I look a bit of sun, not too much.
Why cemetery must really be the theme today. Frig, me get dirt.
Oh, ironic, yeah.
How ironic, don't you think? So, okay, you know, you sound great. I wonder if you sound really good on my phone. Go ahead and tell us about Mavado'S family again. Centric, right? Was it
Yeah,
Centric
man,
or
centric.
okay? So go ahead while this
Yeah,
computer
so
restart.
so before the whole thing, you know, what I mean, in 2019, I decided that I need to step out now because I was just coming off a 5-year break in regards to an injury. So I got like 3 rhythms from my longtime producer friend named Kejo. So I sent 2 of those 3 rhythms to Centric, right? After I met up with him and everything. And I deliberately did that because I never wanted to tell him that, this is the rhythm I'm going to sing on. But they want him to listen and tell me which one him like. And me, they don't know which one me like. And when me send him the rhythm, the same rhythm of me choose, I eat him choose. See? And he must say,
Wow,
DJ,
that's a
that one day.
coincidence. Yes, my PC is rebooting. How do you guys know? Yeah, that's coincidence. So what do you call their name? What's the name of the rhythm?
Well, the rhythm never really had a name initially. It was named after the song Green Night After we wrote the song. You know what I mean? And I was the first person to actually, carry him to a studio to say, record a song. Everybody knew that have the talent, and because we weren't that close, I just him friends and used to talk about him a lot. But the first time I heard him, I was like, yo, you have a soulful vocal, and we need to have something where you have sing a chorus and me have do some DJ stuff on it. So we sat down and we wrote the song in like half a day, right?
What?
Half a day, I mean, me tell him to come link up and we got some liquor, some smokings, and we invited some friends over on the gully side of my yard, and we sat down and we wrote the song word for word. Him write theme first, them. I mean, I wrote mine. He was the one who found the chorus to the song. Change pan them.
No way.
Yeah. So when I me did have the green light concept. We say, we've been here for so long. It's like we've been on red and yellow for so long. No, we need to go, you know. So the whole concept came about. It's a green light, go. And then he must say, change pan them, and he started to sing. And instantly, I could have said to him, say, at the chorus that, change pan them, greatness in a me vein from when Gully make it a rain. Simple said, simple done. And that was the rest of it, magic. And we voice the song, and the rest was history. And right now, big up Centric. You see me, I
Big
say?
him
It's
up,
a
big
youth
him
where
up,
I mean,
big
and him
him up.
apart straight. I mean,
So you became good friends after? Did you guys become close friends afterwards?
Yeah, we became close, but I realized that he wanted to do his own thing. Like same like how me do want to do my own thing. You know what I mean? Not because we did a song together, he never want to feel too attached. Like we were like a duo or a group.
Like Shaka Demus and Players.
Yeah, and we did understand that concept something there with him. So and a smart youth. So I mean, I tell him, so listen, just once you true to your craft, stay in your lane, and I mean that exposure that that I gave him, and we did the whole thing together. Believe me, it built his confidence, and now he's able to say, all right, then more and go out there as an artist now and do my thing. So
Yeah, nice. Good, good. Yeah, let him know. What do you guys think? Let him know that we love it. Everybody was flaming it, so we can encourage him to continue growing and doing his thing because he sounds beautiful. Deadly Lord said green light sounds like Vado, Hope and Pray, which is bad. I'm gonna read that last chapter. I'm happy
big
you
up,
get inspiration from the Gully God.
big up for that, big up for
Gully
that.
side, my brother said Anna. Yeah, man. Charmaine said right now I'm full of excitement. Ah,
I know, big up to
oh,
that,
this
big up to that.
sweet, sweet, sweet. Yeah, let him know. We shout him out and we wish him all the best. Hopefully, still in the future, you guys can do another project together because you guys do mesh sound wise. You guys really mesh.
And I don't mean to cut you off there, Simone, but you know that we did an interview with Fame 95 FM in 2020. And that's the same thing that the lady host said. She said that, yo, you guys have a chemistry together that we're expecting more from you, like the 200 together.
Oh wow!
Yeah, believe me. So where I said a while ago, it just proved the fact that, yo,
Flashback.
we really need to put some work together, you know?
Yeah, you guys, what do you guys think? Let me know if you guys give me some flames if you think that they should work together again. Like I don't know, like just spiritually, you guys connect. You can feel it. And look how quick you guys work together. Look how quick the rhythm came. Is that the first time that you used the word green light too?
Yeah, the first time whoever gave me that concept, so it was a fresh thing to do to the ears of the people.
Nice, nice. And okay, can you explain this whole green light thing? Because people might be wondering, okay, why do you name green light on the end of your tag of your name, and where does this green light come from? Why am I always dropping green hearts under your pictures? Let them know what the whole concept of green light. Wait, so it came from the song, inspirational from the song, I guess. But tell us some
Yeah.
more.
Well, big man thing, so initially when we did the song, it was just as I said, red means stop, yellow means slow, and green mean go, which depicted the traffic lights. But when we did a road show, I will call it the Green Light Road Show. And hear this now. What we did, we put a sound box in our car and a one mixer, and we went into every, well, not every, but most of the communities around town. You name it, Grand Spen, Downtown, Crossroads, Rema, Stony Hill. We went a whole heap of communities, pull up in our car, and we just perform the song. After we perform the Green Light song, yeah, like we just pull up at some place, pull up across road at the bus stop, took out the microphones, and I mean, if you go on my Instagram, you'll see a whole heap of them posted from the road show, and that road show really gave us the green light, you know. But after the song itself, we realized that the fans they were so attached to it that they started to use the green light as a concept to say, go where go. You know what I mean? Keep going. Whatever you're doing in life, just keep going. So it became more of a slang, more of something you could live up to. Like when a man say, Nike said, just do it. You know what I mean? It was like an inspirational quote. So the whole green light thing just over time became like a household slang to say, tell the youth them, so go out there and go do it. Go motion, go where go. You know what I mean? So basically green mean go. And everybody start use it. We printed some t-shirts, put the whole green light logo thing on it, and even that became a big thing because even when the shirt them finished, people are say, yo, them want the shirt them because the green light thing look good. And it was just amazing the reception we got from it. And even now, as I said, it's just a household slang name. Everybody just attached to them own and say, yo, green light. They can use the name everyday language, and simply put, I go where I go. And every youth have to go out there right now. Can't sit down. So green light.
Yeah, it works. It just, can you hear me okay? Because I've just got back on the computer.
Yeah, man, we can hear.
Okay, I'm gonna pull up your Instagram again. Yeah, it just fits and works. So, and it's so positive. It's like a positive, tagline.
Yeah, and if you realize in the video, we had the yellow shirts, the green shirts, and the red shirts.
Oh, well,
So
thanks
there
for
was a
pointing
whole
that
heap of
out.
thought to the
Wow.
whole thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So in 2020, what's Gully walking on your YouTube? In the meantime, I'm gonna see if I can find some your Instagram, and then you can guide me to what we can look at too in regards to that
Yeah.
2019, 2020 era. But what is Gully walking that's on your YouTube? Can you explain that to me?
Well, definitely. In 2020, we decided that we were going to put out a whole heap of projects with the same Keja Keja from Advance Records. He did the Green Light single, right? But around 2.5 to 3 months in 2020, we started to experience Corona, right? So a lot of the projects that we had at that time, we had to pause them. And then, things got worse. The producer and I started to have some problems because I wanted to release songs same way, but he was saying, no, we can't drop songs now because the time is just not right. So after a while, we recorded like six to seven songs, right? We were supposed to do an EP,
Oh,
and
wow.
then all of those songs got lost. Well, I was told that the
Oh
songs got lost.
no.
Yeah, like the producer linked me one day and say, yo, the computer crashed. And big man thing, this was like the third or fourth time I've had this experience with the same producer. And I mean, I'm not
What?
trying to beat nobody, I'm not gonna call a name, but it's just the truth.
Yeah,
So
please don't,
every
because we
time it
don't want them
happened, I
copyright
mean,
we.
yeah, but I mean, I'm a virgin like that, as I say, I'm a long time friend,
Okay, okay.
but
Let's
a
try
bad
it.
beat
Let's try it,
maker,
we man. Yeah.
and we had that chemistry.
Mm.
But that was I mean, at that time, when the files got lost and everything, we had a argument and everything, and then
Of
we
course.
fell
And
off.
yeah, because like you said, it's more than one time. So even if it's true, the whole point is anyone would be up. It's understandable why you would be upset. Period.
Yeah,
And
and
it
at the
does happen. Oh my god, that's why I don't like external hard drives. And you guys already know me on computer. If I use how the computer reboot me and everything, computer does mess with you. No matter how much money you spend on computer, I have 3 monitors, and my computer still
yeah,
pop
them
down.
just something just go on. Me don't know
Yeah,
go on.
but external hard drives, you know how much things I've lost. So now I
Oh
know
my
to
god.
upload things here, upload things there, put it on Google Drive. Like, just try to make sure you have a lot of places to save your stuff, because you can't depend on those hard drives.
Yeah, I mean, I learned the hard way because at that time, really and truly, it's because me and him did a record most of the songs. So every time when I
Mm-hmm.
record a song, I would just leave the studio and he would just take care of things. Like we've been doing it that way. But when that happened, I lost a project I did with Skillibeng at the time, Claims Records. It was a juggling rhythm. Skillibeng was on the rhythm. Maestro Dan was on the rhythm. Egyptian on the rhythm. And I was told that I mean all the song files were lost and everything
Okay, you
that
know what? Okay, guys, so I gotta be a hater. I gotta be a hater. I think that was God sent. Why the Skilly Bang thing for last? Wait, wait. I gotta be a hater.
no big man thing. Boom no. Simone, we were in the
Yeah.
studio at the time
Oh,
and
okay.
the
Oh, it's
biggest
okay.
selectors were saying that yo, a chapter take the rhythm. And
Oh, yeah, of
when
course.
me say
Hello.
everything lost,
Hello. Wait, hold on. Last chapter. Seriously, you think we would have thought otherwise? Like,
no, but if
we
you
know
hear
you
the
would have
song,
took the
Simone,
rhythm.
if you hear more I go up on YouTube and find them song there,
Okay, let's
See?
see if we
When
can
you have
find
some
it.
time,
One day we will. Well, I don't want to. Okay, yeah, one day. But remind
Yeah,
me
man.
and send me
But
to
I
look it
mean,
up, and we'll try to listen to it.
backtrack to the story though. I
Yeah.
mean, I lost all those songs,
Uh-huh.
right? And then
Hush.
we fell out, man. The producer, I only had the mixed or balanced version of the same song, Gully Walking, right?
Okay.
And knowing me, I'm a workaholic. Like if I'm not active, I start to feel like yo, I need to get something done. So I had these songs. It was the only sample file I have for the songs that were lost in the computer. So we couldn't get to master them properly, what I mean, get them to a top quality.
Okay.
So I got so frustrated that yo, Mr. Karuna come and what I mean, Green Light was already out. Persons were asking for new song, and I decided to just put up the song. What I mean, Gully Walking is just something to say that yo, our next Gully youth persons have been asking, as you can hear in the song. I say yo, the people been asking. What I mean, Gully side. So I just decided that that song was the right topic, And we just put
Okay.
it up. It wasn't even officially released on any platforms. We just put it
Do,
up just so fans could go and listen to something.
do you want me to play it for them
I
to
would
hear?
love that. Yeah.
Okay. Let me read some comments. They say, a massacre laptop him have. But I say, them people vicious around here. You think I'm vicious?
Yo, pull up.
Deadly said, a producer, the comments made here do not reflect on me, so please don't strike me.
Yeah.
Producer, a waste boy, because during the corona lockdown, make the most of it. People would be home, and if you drop fit tune, people are go watch. Yeah.
I agree. That's the same point I held at the time.
Yeah, that everybody was watching and listening to like things like crazy during COVID times, the real hot time.
Yeah.
Who lend him massacre laptop? You see that now?
Yeah, man, I'll be a crash thing star, you know what I mean?
Marlon, don't pay attention to them people, you'll turn into to trouble. Rima and Gully side family, big up yourself, Anna, big up yourself. Yeah, I think he wasn't meant to have that silly bang thing, honest to God, still. God don't
A
God
lot, a lot
God
of
don't
persons
sleep.
around me felt the same way because
God don't
even
sleep.
though me just
I know you're just
bypass it.
working with the artist. You're not watching nothing, but yeah, God don't sleep. There's a reason. And as much as it might hurt, everything does. I'm a true believer that everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
And maybe it wasn't the right time for those songs, even if they're sick and they were bad and they're
Yeah.
or maybe the person, that producer, you were not meant to work with. And there's a reason. Let's just say there's a reason. And if he did even try to attempt to rob you in any kind of way, we'll find him later on down the road. But
No, well, let me say this in a Simone.
okay.
He that producer and I we've been friends for years.
Okay.
We've been recording on older laptops for years with poor quality music. I mean, like wholly for years. So this
Uh-huh.
youth is a youth that believe in me from start. Like
Okay. So it's not like
believe in me,
some
but
fly by
after
night.
after a while, we realized that the interest because in the have his own studio now, and be a big artist start come at the studio. So most times when we were supposed to do our work, when I go to the studios, like yo, what go on? Him like yo, Chapta, this and all do some dub plate, yo, we have, and then that went on for like weeks and months. So I realized that the interest shifted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So me not gonna say it's a youth who never believe in the last chapter from day one. Yes, he did believe. But over time, as I said, the relationship deteriorated in a way that I just never see it fit to continue anymore because me did so serious about my music that I started to feel like, yo, I'm going in circles with this guy. So I just decide to go and just move on, do some other stuff.
Totally understand. Western Badness said, wonder if a foot of hype of the producer him attack.
Yo, I never
That's them bad around here.
yeah, the people are using that. They got the
Play
fans
this
coming
song.
back. I know when them there will have vibe and it's a good vibe, you know what I mean?
When they say play the song Jump in the Car, I don't know if we can find that one. You know that what he's talking about?
Yeah, Jump in the Car. That's a song on the rhythm Skillibeng that was supposed to come up with Skillibeng.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try to see if I can find it.
Yeah.
But let's play Gully Walking. Let me see.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Gold. Just give me some water, thanks. Yeah, you might want to put some of that in a bowl for me. I'm addicted to those.
Addicted to them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let me show the video. I hate when the video's sticky, but guys, sometimes I want you guys to see the video because the visuals help. And like I said, it's a good way to make you guys go see it for yourself. If it could show better. Go look up Last Chapter on YouTube and make sure you guys subscribe. We need to hit subscribers up there. We're gonna work on these numbers. And let's play this. Okay, so let me get this tuned up. Thank you, sir.
Be careful with the water on the top.
Yes, they
At the door. Now make them come in. No why? Watch out now, missing. Me never mess up with it. And me not fighting for who run the place. But me tell them next space. Gully momentum come me with a pace. Cause when them up like a passenger, man a move fast, fly past, start sprinter. At 100 degrees in the summer, and me maintain me temperature always. All of a sudden, me no know where they talking for. Me vibe, me stand see them. Wrap it hot, everything on the glass it mash. Me say road and a half foot of pain. But this the people been asking for. Them say with them is a me last them sir. This the people been asking for. Gully walking, say we walking. But this the people been asking for. Them asking, me no care who was humiliate. The people them want see me only through the gate. Try lock me down, but me still a elevate. Try carry round, but me still a walk straight. Walk straight, catch up. God, me no come here to be yes, and me no fight for run the place. Hey, but me tell them next space.
Mr. Gold said, pull it up again.
Yo, lock the door. Now make them come in. No why? I know, missing. If I mess up with it, and me not try to run the place. Hey, let me space. Gully momentum coming with a pace. Cause when them match up like a passenger, like a start sprinter. Me hot 100 degrees in the summer, and me maintain my temperature always. All of a sudden, me no know where they talking for. See that rastic, everything on the glass it mash. Me say road and a half foot of pain. And this the people been asking for them. Say where them is and me lost them stuff. This the people been asking for. Gully walking, say we walking. And this the people been asking.
Yeah, they said pull up the song, pull the song. Yeah, mommy,
I let them come in. No why?
Play, guys,
watch
play.
out, missing. Me make for years. I'm in a fighting field. Hey, but me tell them next space. Gully momentum coming with the yes. Cause when them a chop like a passenger, man a move fast, fly past, start sprint. Me hot 100 degrees in the summer, and me maintain my temperature. Me know where they talking for. Me fight me and see them. Everything on the glass it mash. Me say road and a half foot of hey, and this the people been asking for them. Them is a me last them stop. This the people been asking. Gully walking, say we walking. And this the people been asking. Them ask me so asking. Me no care who wants to relate. The people them want to new gully through the gate. Try lock me down, but me still a elevate. Try carry on, but me still a walk straight. Walk straight, catch up. Me no come here to hate, and me no fighting. Who are on this place, hey. But me tell them next space. Gully momentum coming with a pace. Watch out now, this the people been asking for. Them say, where them say me lost them sir. This the people been asking for. Gully walking, say we walking. And this the people been asking. Them ask me so asking. Cause when them a chop like a passenger, man a move fast, fly past. Sprinter at 100 degrees in the summer, and me maintain my temperature all of a sudden. Me no know where they talking for. Me fight me and see the rastic hot. Everything on glass it mash. Get us a road and a half foot of day. But it's the people been asking for. Them say where them is and me lost them sir. This the people been asking for. Gully walking, say we walking. People been asking. Them ask me so asking. Me no care who wants to relate. The people them want to only through the gate. Try lock me down, but me still a elevate. Try carry round, but still a walk straight. Walk straight.
Bad. And this was in year 2020 of April that you put this out.
And yeah, man, and them song I never even mix or master because, as I said at the time, all the session files were lost. But I had the recordings on my phone, like the bounce version. So at the time when the whole lockdown and I couldn't release the music, the fans were asking for music, and I have them. Somebody just put them up on YouTube and say, "Yo, go on, listen to them." Yeah, and the fans were pretty much appreciative of it because they understood this.
He'll be back, guys. He'll be back. You know how the thing goes. It is raining. Big up Krista cleaning the house. He's in Jamaica, and you know it's raining, so he'll be back. He'll be back. And StreamYard's a NAS too. StreamYard likes to cut us off as well. I got dirt on my own live. Ellie got dirt the other day on her live. Them to stop dirt. Yeah, StreamYard are dirt bunks. Let me read some comments. I saw something funny from Constable. Let me see where he said something about Bunty Killer. Where is that one? It was funny as hell. Oh, here it goes. He said, Constable said the producer must have Bunty Killer album on him laptop too.
Yeah, I think my aunt accidentally touched it.
Okay. Somebody just said the producer must have Bunty Killer album on him laptop too. I can't deal with them.
Yeah, no, it was something. I mean, me and my friends and we laughed about it, you know. But you know, in the end, we had some early songs that we lost, you know.
But I think, like I said, I think everything happens for a reason. So, but you were saying, yeah, go ahead, continue.
Yeah. So I mean, I was saying that the fans were pretty much appreciative of my efforts. They understood where I was coming from, and that is the reason why you say, no, I have this momentum with Triton Music. I mean, he saw the talent and he decided
big up Triton.
Yeah, man, big up Triton Music. So big up all producer. You know what I mean? It's just that sometimes relationships break down over time, and that was just one of them in the past. So we're moving forward.
Okay. So before we get to Triton, I'm going to still stick in 2020. So, and I think this happened with Alkaline. I know you're familiar with Alkaline. Has his young generation as well, called the Vendetta Young Guns. And to me, I my personal opinion, I think right before COVID happened, they were about to bust as well, and COVID really put a damper on a lot of young artists from getting further with their career.
Yeah, I agree, because I was just saying, Simone, my thing was really the streets. You know, I think my biggest strength is performing, and with Greenlight is a street that gave us that momentum. So when Corona came around, we couldn't no longer go out. We never have no big links on the radio and with certain marketing people. So we did have to go into the streets. So we did get a big hit from the whole Corona thing musically. You know.
Oh, we before I continue about that, Western Badness said last chapter. You guys, anytime you feel to ask a question, please go ahead. Might take long, but I am scrolling and looking at your comments. She said last chapter, please do a collab with Sky Diamond, please and thanks. I'm gonna try to find that video clip where she's in your background and you big her up.
It's just a Sky Diamond. Big up Sky Diamond, you know, because you know what they go perform or cook out and share.
Let me go show them. Let me show them. Answer that question. Would you do something with Sky Diamond?
Well, suppose for tell us, it's not. I mean, I don't mean to sound cliche, but it's just. I think it's a week or 2 weeks ago. I was saying the same thing to my management that it is only right that me being a young GULLY member, reach out to Sky Diamond and actually do a song collab with her. And I said this couple of weeks ago. So it's my intention. So definitely, I look forward to something like that with Sky Diamond, because I want GULLY and to really just solidify that unity, and people want to see that.
I definitely want to see too. I think it's this video where you shout her out first. Let me see.
Yeah. And that's why I'm even push out to even go support her on our song launch and things. So definitely people can look for it.
Every man have gun and every man have shot. Man,
so this is the cookout, right?
Yeah. All this you say the place too hot. You know, it say you need to relax and go up through the cemetery and see how much of your friend them buried.
All right, you guys will get just a little piece coming already for cemetery yet. We're still going up the timeline. But that's to show we just want the evidence there that you have supported Sky Diamond and you went to her cookout and showed her support. This is his Instagram page, guys. So as he mentioned earlier, you guys can see some old videos and photos from back in the days as well. As you can see, last chapter, green light, and he's very active on his Instagram, constantly posting.
Yeah,
I
man.
mentioned
I
this
mean,
earlier too. All your stuff
I'm
you've
trying to
done.
do, you know, Simone. I mean, every day I try to find something to post to the fans. You know what I mean? I tell my team
Yeah.
that as well. That every single day we should try and find something to post to the fans. You know what I mean?
It's
So
not
I
hard.
try to be as active as I can.
And you know what? You brought up a good point. Some of the people like to say that a lot of the young artists aren't putting in the work and they need to put in the work to be recognized. And I think you brought up a good point. Would you recommend that for a lot of young artists? Think that, you know what, guys, it's really competitive out here. We need to be posting every day. What would you say to young artists about that?
Yeah, well, definitely, because look at it this way. A lot of the bigger talents are being admired by the younger talents, and
Mm-hmm.
a whole heap of the bigger talents them is just now as of recently, me see most of them start be like fully active. I mean, it's just what you see keep it and have a page now, Buju Bantan and some other bigger talents. Them can be able to relax and post whenever them feel like because them already have the platform. But we as younger artists now, we have to be super consistent that posting every day will definitely help to put the whatever message you're trying to bring across. Because sometimes music is memory, you know, and social media is memory, you know. You see something today, tomorrow you might forget it, but you see it again, you might remember a little light, and when you see it again, you say, yo, me go check out this, you know. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm. Big up yourself,
definitely,
Anna.
yeah, man. Every young artist should definitely try to be consistent online every day, active.
I think that's a huge point. I'm glad you told them and shared that with them because there's a lot of people, and they shall remain nameless right now. But they think that they're on the same level as they're a larger artist. Like for instance, you know, you might think because you know you're great and your music is great that you're on the same level as Mavado, but the fact is that you guys are new and you guys have to work 10 times as harder to get the
Mm-hmm.
recognition out there, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it's easy to get comfortable, especially when you have a hit that's running the road. But that's, I
definitely.
think, the biggest mistake with a lot of artists in the past that had the one hits because they were so comfortable with the one hit and didn't put in the work for the rest of the other music. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've had experiences with that, even with the green light, and that is why I felt so emotional when the
Mm-hmm.
green light, when after the green light, everything started to like delay because me never really want to leave a perception like yo the artist get lazy, him do green
Mm-hmm.
light, me can't hear nothing more from him. You know what I mean? So after you get that momentum of people actually start to know you, I always say that's when the real work start. So if I used to put in 100% up until the time when they get the momentum song, now is
Mm-hmm.
the time you have to go put in 300%.
Yes, yes, because you're
That is
getting the
how
people's
me see it.
eyeballs, right? They're coming to your page. They're gonna come to the channel, check you out. Remember when you told me about just the Jamaican Observer the other day? Like we
Yeah.
asked him to come to our show, babe. I'm saying babe. I'm calling my audience babe. Well, I guess I can call you guys babe. But well, how it worked was Mavado posted you up,
Mm-hmm.
right? So just to show you how the power of Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Mavado posted you up, and I'm sure you can contest to that.
Mm-hmm.
When that post went up, it really helped you a lot.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Because as I said, come back to the same platform. I mean, my
Mm-hmm.
father have a platform that, and I mean, I can only wish to get there with hard work, and know so
Mm-hmm.
one day I will get there.
I
So
need
when
that to
him
spoil
put
you
me
guys.
on same platform now,
Mm-hmm.
that couldn't do nothing more than good for my career, and
Mm-hmm.
that is why I'm so grateful. Because if me did sit down on my yard and I say, yeah man, Gully side, you know, chapter, me a Gully for bad song, all these fancy stuff, then that alone couldn't get me the momentum for Gully God say, yo, chapter working on, yo, song bad, send me the song. So
Mm-hmm.
it just goes to show that once you put in the work, you will get the strength. And my father did see the work and give me the strength. So yes, that post really helped the song
Mm-hmm.
to really with the momentum it have right now, along with several other efforts I'm sure say definitely worked along as well.
Yeah, because what I was astonished by, Dudley, I see your comment. He said, Maria, that last chapter, because you care for your friends. Enough respect, my brother.
Yeah, man,
Uh,
big up.
what I was saying was, sorry, I saw it, and then I was so impressed that I actually instantly went to your page
Mm-hmm.
and I reposted you. And then not
Mm-hmm.
only did I reposted you, and this is genuine, like anything I do is genuine. I don't
Yeah.
so far I haven't, this is why I like to do these kind of interviews at the beginning before our channel really gets big, and
Yeah.
we wanna really work with people who we care and rate, and it's all from the heart. There's no fakeness around here. Like I said, I don't write my questions. We're just going with the flow that's all natural.
Yeah, that's
And
true. That's true.
I was trying to explain to your fans that as small as we are, we're putting you in the algorithm by talking about you and whatever. But so the little I did was share.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I did my live, I talked about you, right?
Yeah, that's so true.
And it was all natural. You didn't beg me to talk about you. I never told you I was going to talk about you like that. I just naturally talked about you. And then later I was like, you know what? He should know that I talked about him. Oh
Yeah,
my
because
goodness.
when I woke
Hmm.
up and I saw it, you know what I mean, I
Hmm.
was like, I call my producer, I say, yo, it's just a day or two ago we were talking about YouTube and vloggers and getting some vloggers to speak about the song and whatever, and like just speaking that into being. A couple
Hmm.
days after I saw where you picked up the story and say, yo, I like this, and you gave me that feature. I will send it out person, so like, yo, the song I travel. And as they
Hmm.
say, persons could have think of me link you up and say, yo, give me a shout out on this. But that
Hmm.
was not the case. It was just
That
the
was
power
not the
of
case.
social media.
Hmm. That's why I'm trying to let the youngins know, because that happened. And then the way that you guys, you see, like how I just genuinely shared his thing out of love and talked about him out of love because it was good. When you're good, you're good. If you suck, you suck. We will say it here. Um, so we don't rate certain artists around here, but
Yeah, I mean, I'm
you know,
always grateful to people, persons
but
who
we don't.
appreciate the
Even if
talent,
we
you
don't,
know?
yeah, and even if we don't rate certain artists, we still wouldn't wish the best of them. They have something that's good. We'll still even big up the artist, right? But
Yeah.
your team went back and then reposted our thing on you,
Yeah,
our vlog
yeah.
on you, and it was such a powerful, beautiful moment. And then I end up talking about that, and then they go back and repost again. But it was just the beauty. It was a great example of not only how social media can help a young artist, not only how it's important to not, like, you didn't even depend on Mavado's one little post that was great, but we were just working with each other's energy, and we're constantly putting you in the algorithm. The way we're all sharing is
Yeah.
making you get in the algorithm, as well as our channel works both ways. And that's how networking should work.
Yeah.
To me, like, everyone's always like, oh, let's unity. This was what a good example of what unity looked like. And that's why I said I will always stand by you and rate you for that. You're extremely professional. Big up to your team. They work damn hard. Big up Hot Bread. They work so hard. So I don't know if you want to shout out any of them before we even continue talking about your thing, but it's like, while we're on this whole topic
Hmm.
of social media,
Yeah.
they really deserve the big up again.
Yeah, man, for real, for real, for real. Well, you see, where team is concerned,
Mm-hmm.
always pay close attention to that and the whole professional part of the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because before music, I used to work for a lot of big companies in Jamaica. You know what I
Okay.
mean? The last job I did was a call center. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Also,
And with a
customer
call
service.
center, they taught us a whole about empathy and active listening, and it was something that I learned for life. So with my team, as we go along, I try to tell them, say, yo, we have something to keep, be professional at all times. You don't know who are gonna approach you, no matter how the person, don't judge nobody, so them small or they're not up on a level. So, and me see them maintain that. So Rima Man fan page, big up, you know what I mean, artist support platform, worldwide dancehall. I mean, the support from the people them from the gully has just been tremendous. Big up the whole of the people them who believe in the last chapter from long time. You know what I mean? Kingston 12 talents. I'm a
Yeah,
big
big
them
up
up.
Kingston
Big up
too.
Kingston 12, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because how my thing said, Simone, I try every support I get, like, you have persons
Mm-hmm.
who create page for me. If you say your chapter, this is what I want to do. Um, you give me permission to post the stuff. I'm gonna say, yeah, go ahead and
Oh.
post. And right now, I'm reach a point where I have like 4 to 5 different persons
Yeah,
coming
let
online
me
posting
read
my
some of
content
them.
without me even asking them to do that.
Yeah, let me read something. I was so shocked. Big up Soldier Girl who's watching. Big up Rebecca Loyalty. I was so shocked. Let me see if I can even catch some of them. There is so much of them, guys. I might have to go on the Mr. Mystical because I even got there is some gully side gal view. There is a
Yeah.
Rima.
Mm-hmm.
And then there is I'm just going through this list here. Even there is one that was called Artist Support Platform,
Awesome.
Jamaica
Awesome.
Jamaica Music Action,
Mm-hmm.
and Rhythm Links Only, and we
Rhythm
did
Links.
mention
Big up Rhythm Links. I have to
yes.
big up Rhythm Links because Rhythm Links, I'm a friend them from most of my friend them from school days. You
Oh,
know what I
really?
mean? When they saw the movement, yeah. And you know, me
Oh,
say, yo, go ahead. And right now everything I post, them take it and run it the same way just to enlarge the whole fan base, something like that. So yeah man,
see,
big up, big yeah
and,
man.
and then Rhythm Things Jamaica platform updates, Dancehall Jamaica. No, look how much people I just named,
Yeah.
and I'm sure I'm
And
missing somebody.
um we're missing spinal cords. Big up spinal cords.
Yes.
Spinal cords is actually my official record label, which me I try to get on a level. But
Okay.
definitely big up spinal cords and some youth from Rima who me the
Nice.
team up with. So the
Big up
team that all
Spinal
over.
Cords.
And we love them. We love them.
Yes,
Big
Spinal
man.
Cords Records. Yes, they did share too. Big them all up, yeah. And that's what like we're always talking about movement, unity in dance. So like I said, that's an example of what unity looks like. Stop all the talking. Actions speak louder than words, and it should be natural, and that's what it looks like. So big up your team on that.
Yeah, man.
Um, but
And I must
yes,
I don't mean to
go
cut you,
ahead.
but I must big up also my current management team,
Oh, tell me about
Chappy
them.
and
Oh, that's who
Treasure.
Chappy is? I saw, oh, that someone said big up Chappy. Hold on, no,
Yeah.
somebody did say
Yeah,
big
man.
up
Big up
Chappy.
Chappy and big up Treasure, you know what I mean? So you don't know.
Are they out in Jamaica as well?
Yeah man, Chappy live on the gully side, Treasure as well. So I gully youth them support me. I mean
Yes, and
actually Chappy
big
and
up
Treasure, they were close members with Mavado when he was here doing the streets.
Hannah.
You know what I mean?
Okay,
Very close
nice.
members. So I was the one who actually approached them and say, yo, you
Mhm,
know, say more on to the streets and with you guys' expertise and links where you guys know, you can do
mhm.
well for me. And big up
Nice.
Treasure because Treasure was the one who actually introduced me to Triton music.
Oh, nice. Big up Treasure.
You know, so yeah, man, I just collective effort from everybody and we see
Mhm.
it at work. So I'm grateful and
Yeah,
God's blessing.
it's a beautiful. You have a beautiful team. Beautiful, beautiful team. Very, very professional. So big up all of them. Big up yourself, kid in the house. So yeah. So let's get back into this COVID thing. So
Yeah.
COVID came. Someone's telling me to play something from you now too. I have to
Mm-hmm.
find where it was. Repeat that again, guys. It looks like you have a lot of music that I don't even see any channel that they're telling me about. Like,
Yeah. I have a lot of unreleased tracks that's on YouTube, you know?
oh, okay. So I need to find some of them because I'm getting requests, but it's like okay, I need to find them. So in 2020, COVID happened. You said you'd like to do performances. That stopped a lot of people because, like you said, you're unable to do performances with COVID, but obviously you took advantage of social media as well because you're
Mm-hmm.
putting up your videos and you
Mm-hmm.
believe in putting up something every day.
Yeah.
And now was the Mavado was because we all know of rest in peace to Mavado's mother. We know Mavado's son's gone through a lot of things.
Yeah.
And we know Mavado is under a lot of pressure with a lot of just emotional stuff
Mm-hmm.
like everybody else during COVID times. COVID times been hell for all of us in some
Yeah.
sort of way. We had some family issues or some problems, or some people are suffering for depression.
Yeah.
Everybody, it doesn't matter who you are.
Yeah.
But for him to acknowledge you, knowing that is going through so much and had gone through so much, how does that feel to you? Like, how do you feel? Because I
Yeah.
think that would be special.
Let me tell you, man. I mean, special is not even a word because, as I said, I never expected it at the time when we were even doing the production, and then that whole time that everything was happening with him and his son and his mom and everything. I normally message him on Instagram to like update him on progresses and stuff like that. And I never expected to get the reply. It's just in the
Wow.
last part when the song was like close to release. I reached out to him on Instagram and I tell him say, yo, the song will come out and be there and him to go and stay strong and all these things. And he didn't even reply at the time. Believe me, I
Interesting.
never got her. But I mean, I understood what he was going through because he would have a whole heap of thing I deal with. So at the time when the song got released, and then I think 2 days or a day after, boom, I check Instagram and I see where he message me and say, yo, big song, youth, big song, send me now. And that was the moment that I said, like, yo,
Wow,
it
that
looked
gives me
like him
shivers.
really did I listen regardless of what did I go on. So up to now, like, man, I say, yo, imagine if I had just delayed or,
Yeah,
pull,
yeah. Even one
and
day,
never
even
kept
one day.
going. So I mean, it was a real good feeling and a feeling of accomplishment, and I felt like, yo, the work I was doing was being acknowledged, regardless of. And I think that's a good thing because apart from Mavado, a whole lot of people out there are go through things, and if
Yeah.
they can still find time to appreciate music from especially a young artist like me, then it goes to show that we're doing something right. So I feel good about that. Exceptional well.
Good, good. And you mentioned Troyton too. We have to give some credit there too. So Troyton built the rhythm for Cemetery, which we will Cemetery. Sorry, it's a Canadian thing. Which I'll talk about some. We're going to talk about it now, and then I will go back
Yeah.
into your personal a little bit too, because I have some more questions. But I will get to Cemetery just because we are talking about it. Troyton, how did that come across? How did you get Troyton's rhythm? Troyton, big up yourself. He's such a talented, humble youth. Big up
Yeah,
yourself.
man, and that was another thing. I mean, as I say, no, Simon, I only dreamed of, I only dreamt of these moments, and to see the hard work finally getting me in the
Alkaline
circle with
producer
these
too,
people.
guys. Works with Alkaline, so you don't know.
Yeah, man. So we tried to know. I was the one who approached my management, Chappy. At the time, Treasure wasn't a part of the movement. It was just me linking Chappy, and I say, yo, Gully side need to be up now. I mean, persons need to start hearing new artists from the Gully. So we went on the road. We made several runs. We went to the SOCA. We went to Chimney Records. We went to Truckback. I mean, we went to most of the studios in the Kingston area. I mean, we never get no reply. You know what I mean? Then boom, one day we call Treasure. Chappy is a good friend with Treasure. And we told Treasure about the movement, and we link up one day on the Gully side. We reason about the whole thing, and Treasure just went on his phone and called Triton because Treasure and Triton they already have that friendship link from Mavado'S days, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Treasure saw the talent and say, "Yo, me go make a meet try. I don't know if Mago can help you, but me go make a
Yeah,
meeting."
make a connecting.
And we made several attempts to schedule a day to meet Triton, but Treasure was always saying Triton is a man always on the go.
Yep, yep.
And we just set the schedule at one day, met him at the studio at Big Yard Studio. I can remember everything. And that was the time when Triton realized that, yo, the first song when I sing for him right there, so him just said stop. Him not fear nothing no more. And then
That
I
was
sent him
Cemetery.
Green Light and a couple of other songs before. And that was when him say, yo, him really I go try and put some help. Him never tell me say I'm gonna do it right away. But he said, yo, I go look into the artist and so I can do for him. You know what I mean? And
What did you sing? The Cemetery?
no, actually at the time I sang a song called Momentum. When
Oh.
I say, me have me money coulda buy 100 gun. Mount of things that my friend them coulda send down. But through me I preserve me energy to keep the momentum. The momentum. Coulda make peanut get shell down. Me see them, me coulda gas them up a bed come. But through me I preserve the energy to keep the momentum. The more get a youth me come to inspire ya. You see the fury in a bring fire to. You see the place done hot, what do you? You go on till somebody mad me. Hey, me fans and me friend them see me as leader, so me can keep up no neither. So, me sing
Nice,
that people
nice,
must say,
nice.
yo,
Bloop, bloop,
murder,
bloop, bloop,
murder,
bloop,
fire.
bloop.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and in the system I have a good vocal. So we decided to meet again, and at that time I started to sing piece of Cemetery. Like, we just hum the song. Like, we just sit down and reason and hum the song. And him say, hold on, sing that again. And believe me, I didn't even sing all of Cemetery. You just hear the first line. Swarting unnecessary. And that was the basis of how we created the beat. You know what I mean?
What?
And let me tell you, man, try it
So
and
was it something he wasn't a rhythm he had sit down and put on?
no, like the entire
What?
production of the beat was just based on the vocals. So when I went home today, I said, yo, send me a recording of the song on WhatsApp. At that time, I never even know
What?
what am I gonna do.
Oh, what's up?
Yes, so I just recorded like a 15-second of the chorus on my phone and send him on WhatsApp. And then he say, me I go try put something around your voice and send it back to you. And well, let me tell you, him never take more than a day or two for that.
Wow. Yeah, man.
Believe
God
me.
bless Troyton.
It was just magic after magic after magic. And when I just got the beat, Chappy never liked the beat. You know what I mean? A couple other persons never liked the beat because it was something fresh, something new.
Yeah,
But you see,
yeah.
when I recorded the song on the beat,
Then they
and I
grew to
came
love
back
it.
and I said, yo, listen this. The song got mixed. It was just magic.
Wow, 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 wow. And okay, before I play this song, again, so just so you know, you probably listen. I know you listened to probably some of our lives before. 'Cause I think I sent you some, but just in case you haven't, we always like those who are new here. Remember to subscribe and like and share. We always like to educate while we're also doing our interviews because we have a lot of young artists that watch. Big up Avri if you're listening. Avri Music. Big up Teeny Bit as well. Big up ladies. We have our ladies too that are young artists that are listening. Can you give advice how important it is to click with a producer? Because that seemed like you guys click.
Yeah.
Is it really important? Like, do you believe that if the vibes wasn't there, you weren't feeling each other, you probably wouldn't be able to create such great music and beat? Like, how important is it, or does it matter? Like, tell us about that.
Yeah, well, how I look at it, I mean, a producer can create something with an artist even if them don't click. But just remember that it might not have that same impact versus if they have that chemistry from day one. With Triton, I realized that, and he said it himself, it wasn't hard for me to even get comfortable being around him because this was the first time being around a big mainstream producer. You
Wow.
know what I mean? Going in this, yeah, like this is the biggest platform for me in terms of production. You know what I mean? So when Triton met me the first time, he said to me that, Chapta, I want to help you, but remember that if I'm not feeling it, it doesn't make no sense me do it because I'm gonna just do it because I just want to do it because my name Triton and I want to give you a song. But at the end of the day, we will both are gonna lose because we now get the impact we're supposed to get. And that always stick with me. So when do like for a couple of days, we kind of try to be like more like friends, you know what I mean? When we call up on the phone, we spoke about regular stuff, different from music. So we try to build that relationship first. So with any producer, but I tell any young artist, don't just look at them like somebody who can give you a nice beat and make a song sound good. If you can build that relationship with them like a friendship relationship, understand them understand you, believe me, it helps every process along the way. Recording, the whole every process along the way. So I tell every you don't just if a producer give a rhythm and you don't like it, say you don't like it. Say you don't
Be
feel it.
be honest.
Be honest.
Then
Don't
try to
try.
force
I mean,
it.
don't hurt them feeling, but be honest about what you think about the beat. Don't just try to force yourself onto it.
Okay, customer service. Let them know a gentle way on how they can let the producer know they're not feeling it.
Definitely, definitely, because we've seen a whole lot of times where artists try to force themselves onto some beat that just never work out. And then because the producer behind it is a big mainstream producer, they feel like that alone might give them enough momentum.
Facts.
So that tell every youth say build a relationship with the producer, and then with any career field you're going on. I mean, if you're a lawyer, if you're working as a banker, it's good to have a relationship with your staff members. That friendship, you build rapport and stuff like that. So definitely, it's a very good thing to have with producers, to have the chemistry and click.
Mm-hmm. Good advice. Good. Now I'm going to play Cemetery. We've already did an hour, just so you know, and you're good with time still, right?
Yeah, man, I'm good, man.
All right, you're comfortable. You're good.
Yeah, man, I'm having something to drink here, and I'm okay. I'm quite fine.
Okay, so while I play Cemetery, if you need to step up for 2 minutes, you can, just in case. But I'm going to go ahead and let the massive hear Cemetery, and I'm gonna play it from my phone just to ensure that the quality is good.
Perfect.
So ready, everybody? We're going to listen to Cemetery mix. Hold on. Mr. God, I don't know if I'm knock out, but me I gonna say Pluto.
Yeah, man. Can't play one time.
Ready? Chapter.
Yeah, I'm here.
They ask if it songs on Spotify.
Yeah, man. The song is on Spotify, iTunes, all the major digital platforms.
Perfect. Good. That's a good question. And Winning Streak said he had advice to drop the last off of your name last chapter. Now that's his only advice.
From Millennium Music, but what's I know now?
Explain why you have it. Explain your name to begin with. Let's see where they come from.
Yeah, well, I know the whole last chapter thing came across from the whole save the best for last concept, and it's just the best part. I mean, in anything that you read or in a movie, you realize that the last part is the best part. And being a youth, we like to read and good with words. That's how the chapter came up. And then the last part added because of the whole biblical concept with the times we're living in now. And if you check my lyrical content, you realize that most of these things I'm saying from them time, they are like foreseen. So the last, just save the best for last. You know what I mean? With me being the best in terms of the music I put out and everything. So I never just want to be first chapter or just a chapter. I think last would be to me more as the months to take off the last now. So and I hope for people that say that.
So what are you gonna do?
Well, it's overtime. I'm sure you think overtime the fans will create that for themselves, you know, because even with for example Mavado, after a while people start calling Mavado. You know, with Vibes Cartel, after a while people they even say Vibes Cartel, no more them say Cartel. You know what I mean? With Assassin, them say Sasko. So even though the original name might be last chapter, after
they
while,
might change. Yeah, that's a good point. Very good point. See how smart he is, guys. Okay, let's talk about the lyrics. It is a big tune. The lyrics, please. First of all, what inspired? Oh, first of all, wait. Rewind. How old were you when you got the name last chapter? Was it a couple years ago? Was it from when you were a child?
No, I grew up with a whole heap of different illnesses as a youth. I got the name last chapter when I was around 17. You know, and we have a big up algebra. So them dubplate artist from Kilimanjaro. He was one of them persons who really influenced the name. You know, because he saw that same biblical thing with me and the lyrical content and everything. So, yeah, man.
They said don't call cartel name around here.
That
was an example. He could get obliged. That was an example.
Yeah.
You see how that's there? Yeah. Actually not too touchy tonight. They're actually being nice. Yeah. It is a big tune. So let's go through the lyrics. Can we go through the lyrics? Can you chat the first couple of lines for me, please?
Come me walk through the cemetery and see how much of my friend them bury. God know if me never well skill me woulda dead already. Me nah pour no more any. So it was a walk through the cemetery. And the influence, I mean, the inspiration really came off just seeing the same thing every day. You know, whether that be in a community, on the news, international. It was just a point where I got so frustrated. And every single time I see where this war thing flare up, it affect income. I remember there was a time I could even go to school because of war.
Wow.
I have my job to go. I do 9 to 5 and I can't go work because the road block or taxi man strike because them kill a taxi man, or there's just some violent thing where just affect everything. I'm always say when war start, no food can't eat, no shop no open, no youth can't go to school. So it was just a frustrated artist where I feel like I did need to do that song, yeah. And it wasn't hard for me to write either, I'm not gonna lie, because I spent like, if I'm not like, less than an hour to pen the lyrics to the song.
Wow, because it was
And
real.
that is
It
with
was,
me. You see,
it was from the heart.
if I'm forced to write about something that I'm not inspired by,
You're not it.
then it will take me longer to finish the song. But once I get to that point where I'm feeling what I'm saying and it's so relative, it's like the songwriter itself.
Charmaine say you called that a riot.
Yeah, man. And I mean, I've always been a versatile songwriter, like from inception in music. Like me write all of my songs, them. You know, so writing for me, I would say, is pretty much easy. It's not something that I find difficult to do.
Okay. And give me some more verses, because I really like the words in the song.
Yeah, man. So after I say walk through the cemetery and what tell you them, so look how much. I mean, even yourself, if you go to the cemetery right now, you can say. I mean, if you go down there, so you can say, yo, I Miss G that, you know, or you know, Mr. B
Yeah,
that, and
I was
you
just
know.
there.
So
Rest in
me I
peace.
say me want to live long, which me always I promote life. Say me want to live long, never mind if me not get old like Peter Pan. No, you dead under 6 feet or something.
Okay, I gotta stop you because we always like to explain things here. We don't take things for granted, like people know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Can you explain Peter Pan for? I know Peter Pan because I love my
Yeah.
cartoon and I know fairy tale stuff, but people who are not familiar with Peter Pan and that line might miss them. Can you explain?
Well, definitely. As a youth growing up, I mean, I always thought Peter Pan was a real life story. Since I got older, I realized that it is one of them things
Some
that
people
when you
still say
use
it's real in a
basic
different
things to
way.
just inspire you. So Peter Pan would have been one of those characters when I was growing up as a youth, where them say he never got old. I mean,
Yeah.
if you see, he's always wearing green, always young and fresh. Him swinging on the trees. He's doing the most exciting things in life, but he never gets old. So I mean, to show how much me appreciate life, me I say, I want to live long. I wouldn't mind
But
if
you're
me not
not
get old like
you're
Peter
not being
Pan.
too greedy with it. You just want to live a good life, a full
Just
life.
live long without have to think about some man go snuff out your life, because I mean, though the world around, no one knows the next minute or second. So that's where Peter Pan came in. I said, I want to live long.
That was
Never get
smart.
old like Peter Pan.
That was smart. Smart. And I don't know if in dancehall I've ever heard a reference like that. That was some alkaline thing right there. Telling you right now, that's some skill
We
there.
try to keep the writing creative. I mean, it's
Yeah.
simple but effective. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But you see where education sometimes plays a role, and we try to explain this. We don't try to insult people who don't lack education. They could take lyrics from like what you just said, or like Alkaline says on his data, because Alkaline does a lot of play with words as well, or uses things that you might have to look up because you're not familiar, and people need to know that instead of fight it and promote things like bow, wow,
Yeah.
oh, whoa, no, let's compliment these things that someone's taken the time to write lyrics, and that if you don't understand, you take the time to look it up, kids, because when you find out what it means or who Peter Pan is, then you're like, whoa, yo, this line is sick.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna get
It
it
kind of more.
if you just hear it like that, and you really don't know, if you're not educated or you weren't familiar because you come from another country or whatever, it'll fly past your head, But this is why when you
So
guys
true.
hear something, we try to tell you guys, just don't be frustrated. Don't promote foo-foo lyrics. Just take your time, go through the lyrics like what we're doing right now, and go find out the meaning. And you'll be like, wow. And see the power of the lyrics. That was amazing. Big up. Continue, please. If you don't mind. I love the lyrics. Give me a next verse, please. Last chapter. Did we lose him? I think we lost him, guys. Yep. Poof. Lost him for a second. He'll be back. Last chapter to the world, says Anna. Big up Deadly Lord. Real G, yeah man.
Oh.
Smart, yeah man. Peter Pan wear tights. Everybody wear tights. He's a kid. They didn't call him tights. They called them latards. And that was just a character in the Disney thing. You can watch no Peter Pan Peter Pan movie. They now wear tight. You know, them easy, you know. And somebody said winning streak you wear girdles. They said they wear girdle. Ooh, poof. Yes, you ain't vicious, you know. We have to big up with Gully side boss and we say education. You know what I'm saying, Charmaine? I say with the debtor side say MVP one family. Trust me. No dunce bat round here, but we want the dunce bat them to get educated. Because if we get them educated, then they'll understand our artists more. And then they won't promote bow, po, whoa, slow. I can't stand that stuff, so. All right, you got back on camera again. You're on mute.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so I was saying to give me, you can go until we have difficulties. Give me another line, please.
Yeah, so I mean, as we progress throughout the song, tell them how more live long. You know, again, what I say, now you're the under 6 feet of sun. Your dream, your mother say you shoulda listen to me song. When me the uptown and I walk. Now you're the under 6 feet of sun. Your dream, your mother say you shoulda listen to me song. So, why is it cutting off?
I can hear you.
Oh, can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna say now you're the under 6 feet of sun. Your dream, your mother say you shoulda listen to my song. I mean, we see it play out every day. I remember watching a newscast where a young man lost his life and his own mother come on the newscast and say, boy, she tired to talk to him. You know? I mean, she see him do so many wrong things so often that she gave up on him. I mean, she came on the newscast and said that, so yo, she tired to talk to him. So when certain things happen, man, the youth them start kill off them one another. So I said, now you're the under 6 feet of sun, now you're dead. I mean, you dream your mother, so like I say, mommy, I should have listened to you, you know. You know what I mean? I should have listened to Chapta song where you must have walked through the cemetery. So I was just referring to my own song.
Your own song, yeah. Because people might hear your song again and not big up yourself, General, should not fully comprehend. like what the message is and what you're trying to tell them. And if they comprehend, then maybe they'll think twice before they go do something stupid that will cost them their life.
Yeah, man, definitely.
It's a wicked line.
And most of the youth them honor their mother and them father, as the Bible say, you know.
Yeah, and that's how life is too. We always have choices. We could go this way or that way, take this path or that path. They're still talking about Peter Pan. They're so funny.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So I say, you them under 6 feet of sun, and I say, when me the uptown and I walk, my youth, you can't know say you real me come from. Because me's a humble youth. I mean, I don't go around pushing badness and tell everybody say, yo, I come from Rima or me a jungle man.
Western badness, you hear that? We have a Rima girl in here. Yeah, man. And you see, that is a sick line. Because again, it goes by how you dress, which we could slip in right there with your polo and whatever too, the way you conduct yourself. Yeah. Look how he just is neat, guys. Yeah. And we'll talk about that. I promise we'll talk about how come he dresses like that. But right now, I just want to give you an example that if you see him, not to stereotype Rima people, but we're just saying the way that they do get stereotyped, you wouldn't assume he came from there. So if you saw him, so that's a bad line. That's a bad line. Teaching the youth them how they conduct themselves too.
Yeah, man. So when me the uptown and I walk, remember you can't know say you Rima me come from. And then me go back and say, Father, if me not talk, you would have never know me father than. Because as I showed you them say, no matter your background or who you have as support as backative, I mean, try to be as humble in a earth and don't try to go around be the first to push crime and violence because don't to I mean the humblest man them you see out there can be the most crucial murderer and you don't know. You see, so I show you them say, if me not talk, you would have never know so my father had done or my father is a man who have big respect in a places where I mean well respected.
Yep.
But me not
Yep.
go around and act like a man. Yo, my
I'm like,
father done and
yeah,
father really and
I know you
yo.
talk to me. Mm-hmm.
So pretty
Big
straightforward
line.
lyrics.
Big line. Straightforward to us, but like I said, there's a lot of people who don't understand. So
Yeah,
break it down.
and I'm really happy to break it down because we need the fans them to understand the whole idea behind the
How
song.
powerful it is. I mean, look at who I just highlighted. Tara Kanath. I can never pronounce the name properly, but big up. He's from India, guys. And we have actually a lot of viewers from India last chapter. We have a lot of
Big up Indian
viewers
massive.
from Italy. Of course, we have the African massive. I don't know if we saw Gambia was in the house earlier when he got cut off. And who else do we have? We have a lot of Arab countries that listen, as well, of course, the US and Canada. But just to give you an idea in St. Vincent and the rest of the islands, that like right here, he might not understand what the lyrics are. So I know he's been watching our channel because we also do travel on our channel. So we have a lot of our viewers who like our travel starting to listen to our dancehall part of our channel. And they've been listening to Mavado and Alkaline. So, you could get a new fan right here. So it's good when we're going through the lyrics because we have people like him.
Super.
Yeah. So he said, dear my friend, take a chance, and this is to you guys he's talking, take a chance to win Mr. and Mrs. Gold's YouTube for a time. Thanks to all. God blessings. Good luck. So he's just talking about our contest that we have that for subscribers, one called 1000 Gold, and we're going to be drawing soon. And he's just basically telling you guys to make sure you subscribe, like, and share, and enter. So that is very sweet of him because he could be selfish and not tell nobody to join, and then he could win.
Big up for that.
So that was really nice. Big up yourself.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
I just want to take the time out to big up all listeners all over the world.
Yeah.
You could have been anywhere right now doing what you're doing, but you took some time to listen to last
To
chapter
be here.
on M&MG. So
yeah, we don't know what time it is in India right now, but I'm sure it's early in the morning. So I think they're like half a day. So big up yourself. But that's why I say, like, even if you get one fan from our channel is big, right? Like,
yeah, man. Every single step along the journey forward is a great step for me. So
yeah, so that was a great example of why we also can't assume people are all Jamaican or speak Jamaican, and we have a lot of people listening from different parts of the world. So it's good that you're explaining.
Yeah, man,
the,
for real, man.
the line.
So I would love you going in the second verse because the second
Go
verse
ahead.
The second verse of the song where I'm saying when them box me, I need my listeners to pay attention to this. Like, when them box me never turn the other cheek. Then Chappy tell me, say me have something for keep. So I think I spoke about this earlier. So I'm basically I say, Yana man kick off, I mean, him box him, thump you, whatever affection he might do to you. You have somebody in the corner who like you yourself might not turn the other cheek. You might want to defend it, but you have somebody in your corner who can say, yo, me know you did get affected by whoever disrespect you or whatever it may be, but remember that you have something to keep. And when we say something to keep, we not talk about keep a dance or keep a meeting. It's all about keeping the momentum. I mean, keeping the momentum is just maintaining whatever you work hard to build. Whether that be a career, sports, whatever it might be. So when them box me, I never turn the other cheek, but I did have somebody in my corner who could have said, yo, they must have something to keep, so they don't follow them. So,
So can we look at it in a way too where it's like, okay, you have to really think twice before you want to retaliate. You
Definitely.
guys can lose. This is to the youth them. You guys can lose everything you've worked hard for just from that one retaliation.
I would not say if
and maybe your life too.
I met no man.
Hell, No,
nothing.
for sure not.
It's
We
just
have to
that we are
think
saying
twice.
you have times when you can say, yo, listen, for example, me now, I'm on a path now to greatness, and
Mm-hmm.
things will happen along the way, right? Even what the with that sky diamond thing, and I must talk about this. And
Mm-hmm.
there's a specific artist who is always showing off himself, and he's trying to get a momentum as well. So I don't know if it's bad man or jealous, but he came in the dance, he saw us, and he came right in front of us, and his team wanted to use our table, right? So he
Uh-huh.
was telling his team members, say, yo, take off them man and lick off of that table there. Tell them so I want a table there. And he was referring to me and my team.
Disgusting.
Yeah. So at the time, my brethren them moved me apart. They wanted to get upset, like to retaliate. And I must say, yo, them boy that talk to man, so wait. And then they know I got this side, wait. So I
Yeah.
turned to them and said, no, remember, say right now, we have something to keep. A sky diamond thing with it. I got this side show. And if we
Mm-hmm.
act like that now by a man in our name in a news media say Gully side people come mash up Sky Diamond party. So as we say, you have to just think sometime and know say you lose today for fight tomorrow. You see what I'm saying? And all the time you
Mm-hmm.
can. You see it?
Yep. All the time, it's not worth it. What happened though?
Well, big man thing with us, honestly, I gotta just tell it like it is. Me never pay it no mind.
Just
I
like
mean, I
ignore,
stood
like and
there.
not
Yeah,
hear
me
it.
just never paid no mind at all. Like,
Yeah.
literally never even thought of. Even while my friends were saying to me about and how him a loud and a boss in blank, them I say, listen, we have something to keep. And that is just me. I'm not always the first person to say, yo, jump up and whatever. I'm always the man to say, yo. And that is just my personality, being a leader. Try to keep the peace and try a different route. You know what I mean? Because we see where the
Mm-hmm.
same thing play out over and over every day and too much of that. So when them box me, I never turn the other cheek. Chapta tell me say me have something to keep. Me stay out of the kitchen because I can't take the heat.
Mm-hmm.
Because anybody get hurt, I see them blood a bleed.
Facts.
I know them say from your youth a grave. I can't take the heat, stay out of the
Out the
kitchen.
kitchen. Trust
Some
me.
yeah.
Yeah, and that's like a little figure of speech, a little thing that people say. Some people don't
Yeah,
know
one of them long
again.
time problems they are growing on
Yeah,
road.
Proverbs.
So me
Wow,
stay out of the
so
kitchen because I
creative.
can't take the heat. Because anybody get hurt, real and truly, the same blood I bleed. My blood,
Yep.
your blood, your sister's blood, your mother's blood, your father's blood. You know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then I come back and I say, you, Mr. Man, don't be mean to cause a scene. Cause the light upon green from 2019. So I was just taking a shot at my bad mind and my jealousy haters and to say, don't see the thing I work now and decide say I want to create some type of scene for my brand. Like, where were
Mm-hmm.
you before I was noticed? So I say, you, Mr. Man, don't be mean to cause a scene. The light they on green from 2019. Some waste man fi come off of the scene. You know see it, so them need. Fi go walk through the cemetery. Some of us have tell them straight, say, listen, some of them don't really make no sense. You know what I mean? Some you thought they were do some nonsensical thing when we just can't add up. Come
Talk
off of the
no.
scene.
Talk no.
So, yeah,
Sick, yo.
cemetery
Sick.
man. Yeah man.
Yeah, so but we won't give you no more. We have to tease them a little bit, right? We just
Alright.
all right, we let them know it's more intriguing to not just run through it and just listen to it and say, oh, it's a good song, it has a good beat. Nah, sit down and pick out the lyrics them the way he just picked them out and see if you guys can recognize any more. And really, really pre it. Really, real clear. Thank you guys. Big up Deadly for passing through. Big up Anna and Charmaine. They like the live. Big up yourself. I'm glad you guys are up late with us. We know it's late, but we have to give the artist his full time. We're not rushing nothing. This is the way that we have our conversations.
Yeah,
And
man.
as you can see, it's a learning experience. So, Annika Morris, she said, "Green light, boss. Big up. Big up yourself, pretty girl.
Bless up, Mr. Morris. Enough respect.
We got enough support. We have something for keep up. 100, 100, says Leanne. We have some
Big
really
up, big
good
up, big up,
support.
Leon.
Yeah, I'm so happy for you. Like you just keep you doing your thing, and your supporters are gonna grow with you too. All of these people will be your CEOs and your vice presidents. of your company because they're here from the start. You got to remember all these people.
Yeah, man, and I think over time, I mean, the fans and the persons close to me realize that I'm very patriotic, and me I to show a whole heap of gratitude to the
Yeah,
smallest things.
definitely.
So I think them respect me for that, and love them for always supporting me, and that is the reason why I can still be here and say, yo, big up to some long time people where I push a thing from day one. So definitely.
Oh, she said my son-in-law. That's your mother-in-law?
Who's that?
My son-in-law always love you, Annika Morris.
Maybe I'm not getting the name, but I
Yeah,
mean,
probably this
I'm
is
sure
the
it's somebody
alias.
who.
This is probably her YouTube name.
Yeah. Well, I mean, big up see me. I mean, I don't know. Take our time out and tune in for the things here.
Yes, big ups. Yeah, my mom is even on here every now and then.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm a
That's
big
problem.
person.
she come and attach. Stay away. Big up Ivan in the place wherever you are. She's dangerous. Trust me. On YouTube, she's a whole another being.
Uh,
Uh, I was gonna say. So, okay, can you please explain your image? I'm going to start first though with your hair. Why in one video we see here and in another video when I see in a year?
yeah, no, let me look for that question there.
Nah, I saved it I saved it because I know people were
But
probably waiting for
prepare
me
for
to
that
ask.
question, like,
I don't do the obvious, so I waited stay late.
yeah. Well, it's pretty simple. I mean, from high school, I've been growing my hair, and from the start the music, especially in the later part of my career, I've always been told that I have an image similar. Well, people tell me I'm a favorite Jamil. Every woman walk, me get it.
Oh, when you're
I start
yeah,
calling Jamil.
he looks like Jamil's taller, slimmer brother.
Yeah,
With
like
the
people
locks.
just see me and I call me Jamil. Like, yo, what? At first I was a bit,
Let me look for
did
the
it feel good?
video
You know, me I
again.
say, yo, yeah, what's my favorite Jamil? But I guess as time went by, the more I grew, I realized that, yo, even after green light, person saw the green light video and thought it was Jamil. And you know, that was the main reason why I made to get rid of the ear. I'm not gonna lie to you, Simone. So and me decided to need to find a new image.
But you're taller. What the hell?
Yeah, and even though I was taller person, still
And you're
always a mix me
slimmer.
up with Jamil. Seeing and believe me, said yes. After a while, it became so irritating that, like me, I say, yo, the last time a girl see me, like in half a tree, and she was like, yo, you look like Jamil. Really. And believe me, said to you, miss, normally, I would have smiled and said, no, man, and whatever. I felt like, I don't know, I start feel like I need to get rid of that something. Yeah. Before she even said Jamil, I go say, I know what you go say, you know. And Mr. Dora say, a Jamil, I go say, look like. She said, yeah, you look like Jamil, yo, really.
But why do
And
so
me
much
get that
people think
everywhere.
Jamil's tall? I'm trying to find the video. Why do people think Jamil's tall like that?
You know, so
How tall are you?
after a
How tall
while,
are you? How tall are you? Let me just drop that.
I think
How
I'm
tall are
five
you?
something. I'm five
Okay.
something.
I'm sure Jamil's shorter than that.
Yeah. And then after a while, and then with the locks and everything, I just felt like a lot of artists did have the locks. I realized more and more artists were sporting locks. All right.
Yeah.
And I just felt like I was too bonded up with that lock thing. And secondly, I never wanted that whole lock hair rasta thing to kind of corner me. It's like when
like
when
Jamil. like Jamil.
no, like for example, Miss I used to study music in it. It's like when Aki and Just Boss and them have the
Yeah.
locks and them just used to sing "Us we run a coronation market" and them song there.
Yeah.
The moment him start sing some different type of song, it was like, yo, I want to the Rasta.
That's what they're
go,
doing
the
to
Rasta.
Jamil because he turned Christian. Now they're talk about how he was a Rasta, and he's like, I never said I was a
Exactly.
Rasta.
And I think when I decided to cut my hair, I kind of just do away with all of them issues there when we have a face with. So now I'm sporting a different type of haircut and I think it'll work more along with the suit and the dressing.
I'm gonna try to remind the people them what they look like. I'm dying right now.
Yeah, like I like that part there, that's the one.
That's sweet, and I see the girls them laugh too.
But it's just the truth. I
I
mean,
can't
did I
believe
expect
that's
the
the
question
reason.
and that's just a straightforward answer, you
Okay,
know?
let me play a little clip. Let's see if we can get some Jamil features here. You don't look like Jamil. The people that wicked, man.
Yeah, man, like you
No,
gotta tell us that, like,
I can't believe that made you cut here.
yeah,
How
man,
long it
like
took you to
me
grow
never
them
have no
locks
other
too?
reason. And since I used to love me here, like from high school, me I grow me here, me love me here.
See, yeah, man, I have locks. I know it takes long. I have long locks under my wig. I know it takes friggin' long to grow hair. I want to go cut my hair. And someone told me, some people told me I look like Spice, but I'm not. I'm not change my wig them. Just don't wear
Yeah, well,
blue.
I gotta tell you. Well, I mean, at least enough worry about a clash and anything with the Spice, but you don't know.
When you say DJ, you don't see Jamil in his face.
But I mean, from if you look at my pics though, like when I had the locks, if you go back on my Instagram and look, yeah, I mean, I think the resemblance is there more.
Okay, let me see. Okay, I will keep talking. I will definitely look while we're talking. But let me see. Someone said, General Ush said, a chapter a day keeps the devil away. I like that.
Yeah, no, bless that, God bless that.
Yeah, that's a nice line right there. As long as him not rock bunty hairstyles, says Constable.
As long as you not rock what they say.
As long as you're not rocking bunty killer hairstyle.
How can I get like killer?
The cane road that can't grow.
Yo, I don't know about them fans are different. So big up to your listeners and big up
Yeah,
to the
man, the
Chapta
listeners,
fans.
I'm telling when I tell people the listeners are different, they're different, man. Trust me, there are unique views. They're unique views you'll not get on no other platform. I'm telling
I'm
you.
accept the guidance. So, you know, I'm accept the
They're the
guidance.
best. But bunty killer here can't grow. And I love bunty killer. Yeah, never leave me alone now. That's another day.
I used to me here grow fast, you know. Right now, me here, if I decide to grow up me here right now, you know.
It'll grow quick.
Grow quick, man. But definitely, Mr. Youth, me like me here, and that was the real sole reason why I decided to change it.
You know what? I thank you for being honest. Don't worry, Leanne. We're gonna look for the other pictures. Leanne said she don't see the resemblance. I'm gonna look for the other pictures while he explains his other image. Okay, so that was sweet though. That sweet me. That whole thing right there, sweet me.
Well, you see this image now.
Uh-huh.
This image came from the whole professional approach. As I said before, I used to work for a lot of big companies in Jamaica before I decided that I left the 9 to 5 and put everything in a music. And while doing those type of jobs, I realized that, you know, getting ready to go to work and going to work, persons on the road at work always tell me, say, yo, you're slick, you know. Like, whenever you put on a long sleeve and a tie, you just look like I had a CEO for the company. I get that. So, I mean, when I cut my hair and decided that, yo, what kind of image more now as a young gully youth, and I realized that I needed something to earn more respect, you know what I mean? Not just something if it look like a mother and jump up thing. And I just went back to my roots and I tried the long sleeve with the tie and the part at the side and the whole young professional look there. Like a young professional.
Which is
it,
polo shirts and tie, right? That's the main thing always, right?
Yeah, cause from where I got a call center, we used to rock them something there. And then persons to say you breach the law because you can't wear a polo shirt with tie. But that's how we used to do it back in the call center days, and believe me, it used to rock the place. So I decided to make just run with that image there because I like it and it looked good for me. So, and I think the fans them like it as well.
Yeah, see, Leanne said the new image bad polo shirt and tie have a buzz. Okay, let me show people. Big up yourself, Anna. Let me show Leanne. Big up yourself too. Let me show you guys first. The polo shirt look so that you guys can know what we're looking at. It's just because I'm trying to look for some Jamil action shots. Hold on there. I gotta cater to my ladies in the house. Ladies first. Ladies, we're gonna see this Jamil kiss. And then I'll show you his polo shirt so the audience know what we're talking about. Here's some meal time. What's this? You can tell me about this time. I like this picture.
You by seeing you. So, SOCA, let the people be here first. You know, the deal in the church is normal, you know. We had to do some Thursday and I told my
So
papa.
this was actually one of the road
Thursday.
shows in Half a Tree,
Yesterday, we
Green
did
and Road show.
Okay.
So, you know, saying that after three, Saturday, I go to the game. I understand, sir. My brother, watch out for the people in the advice. You understand, my brother? Yes, we see him way. So,
We didn't hear nothing. I kind of tease thing that one. You never play the part where you actually sing. Yeah, no. Oh, okay. Wait. Here, how about here, guys? Do you think he, ladies? Do you think he kind of Jamilish around here? You have nice features though. Nice features. Okay. Yeah, you can be Jamil's cousin.
Yeah, so I'm gonna pass him cousin.
Yeah, Jamil's cousin. Not Jamil, but Jamil's cousin.
Yeah, cousin.
Yes.
Well, when I said to try it on music, you know, cause try it and ask the same question as well. When I met him. And,
About Jamil?
Yeah, no, like him asked me why I'm cut me hair because he went online and saw me have locks.
Yeah.
And tried and say, yo, if you did ever know you before, you could have put all a white street of color in it, you know, DJ. You know, and you know, he was one of the persons who helped me to coordinate the whole new image.
Oh, okay,
when I
nice.
explained
Big
to him
up
that,
Curtin.
yeah, man, he must say, yo, even a man, locks done gone already, but they like it, but you don't cut it already. So, yo, this is the image I work with, and I mean, me discuss with him on my life, and he must say, yo, that was the way to go. So, big up chat and music. Visionary.
Big up for that.
Visionary.
Big up. Okay, I mean, like, this is a fresh picture. See, 4 hours ago, guys. Even he has to go on live, he still put up a picture. Big up. So Charmaine said them twinning. Anna said, William said a new image. Yeah, and then Winning Street said, oh, he's talking about something else. Yeah, man. So the new image, ladies, you guys like the new image? I like it because for a couple of things. When you start getting some young youths who are your fans, they can look at you as a role model and you look like a real role model. Like, you put yourself together. I wouldn't mind my son listening to, even if you had to sing a war song and I see what you look like. I'm like, oh, it's okay, son. You can listen to him. I don't have a son, but I'm just saying that.
Yeah, I mean, Charlton said the same thing, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
When we did conclude the image, him say, yo, this image will earn you more respect, DJ. You must say you can be more of a role model to a lot more persons. And when them say how you carry yourself in a professional way, it can also set the example for a lot more young artists who will come up. Because then, I mean, a lot of artists might feel like the only way to get an image is by tattoo or bleach your skin or wear some tight pants or whatever. Because every man decide their own image, you understand? But that was always the trend when I see. So I never really want to fall in that category. So I say, all right, then Chapta. Yeah, a different image.
Yeah, see, here's how was your interview today on CVMA? Whatever they call themselves.
Oh, CVM interview?
Yeah.
Yeah,
how was
that was
that?
actually my first debut interview since 2019.
Okay,
So
you guys can find this on his Instagram.
Yeah, I mean, I was pretty much excited. It was a very, very good interview. I mean, I think I connected well with the host, and I think I got my point across. And yeah, I think I conquered the interview in a way where the message did go out there, and persons were pretty much appreciative of the information when we give out. So it was a good interview, man. We can't complain. And everybody still text me up to the day and say, yo, great interview, DJ. You know what I mean? The way how I answer the questions and everything. So the feedback has been massive.
Yes, and the thing is, let me read some of the comments. The ladies like that. DJ said, "Nah, he doesn't look like Jamil to me. Neither to me. More like a cousin." Yeah, the ladies love they love the new image for sure. Yes, man. And next Sunday, next live tomorrow, we're live again too. We have Queen Nikki in the house tomorrow. This should be a every Sunday live. Oh no, next Sunday is a long weekend.
Keep up the good work, Simone.
Thank you. And you're always welcome. Last chapter, even if you want to change up your name and come through and join the mix up, you can always come through, Just change up your name. If you make it sound deep. But we always have some fun around here. Sometimes we're all on until 6 o'clock in the morning if you follow us. We're mad people, but I'm glad you guys like it. Just vibes. It's all vibes. But yeah, and you see when you do these type of interview, they're gonna invite you again because you look presentable. You know, you already know our society stereotypes. Let's just keep it real,
Yeah.
right? Like they say, "Oh, I look like good somebody. It look like somebody won't thief my bag." You know, like they
Yeah,
put
yeah,
it
yeah.
in your song. You know, they won't tell you
Cause
come
there's a
from.
stigma, you know.
There
So
is a stigma. We have to face
yeah,
the reality. And when you look like this and you go to interviews like this, they will invite you again. They will. They'll invite you to things and say, come, we have this Christmas sing along thing. You wanna come? They're going to do that. So you
yeah,
keep it up. And I think, like I said, we need this in our society right now where the youth them have something to look forward to and wanna dress up preppy and nice like back in the days. We used to call it GQ. You know, bring it
yeah.
back.
Cause
Why
I
not?
mean, even if you look at the international stars, you know, Kanye West,
Mm-hmm.
Jay-Z, if
Mm-hmm.
you see them man, I go out. That's how them dress. Them well dressed.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And you have to look at how the person's at the top. Look at Jeff Bezos. All them man who are billionaires over the world.
Yep.
Them well dressed. So me I
Mm-hmm.
say as a young artist, me need to get well dressed to me. I don't have to be a Jeff Bezos or a Jay-Z or a billionaire.
Yeah.
So
And you know what's sweet about this too? It's like it doesn't need to cost you an arm and a leg to look decent. You know what I mean? You can look decent.
exactly.
And I worry about wearing this your name brand and singing about this your
No.
Gucci like a idiot and trying to keep up to date with the latest Gucci. From your clean, you're clean.
Yeah, and everybody just have to just try find what fit them most or what
Mm-hmm.
fit them best, you know?
Yeah. No, I think that's great. Good night. Good night, Debbie. How are you, Debbie Council in the house? What do you think about this young man's dressing, Debbie? Debbie just coming through. They got enough the ladies up still at this time of the night. Pick up
Let me see if I
ladies.
can give them a little bit more of the camera, yeah?
You want to give them a song? The ladies a song? Big up Gambia music. Want to give the ladies who are staying up because it's midnight in the Eastern time zone. Can we get a little two verse for the ladies? Anything you want. Any
This is
song you want.
me,
Hold
you
on,
know what I mean?
let me stop sharing. Any song for the ladies. Two verses for the ladies that are staying up late with you.
I didn't get that.
Can you sing something special for the ladies that are up late?
I think you're breaking. I think you're
Oh,
breaking.
cause you go turn on the camera.
Yeah, I just turned it off, but
Okay. Can you hear me now?
yeah.
Can you sing something special for the ladies that are up late because it's 12 o'clock in the Eastern time zone? Anything you
Okay.
want. Anything.
All right. Well,
You can turn on
I
the you
have a
can
new
turn on the
song.
camera. You can turn on the camera to sing.
Okay, I have a new song that will be released soon on Marlon East's record label. It's an original dancehall track. All right. I think being that ladies are here now, I can use that song as a song to just kind of cool things down. So it goes something like this. The song name English Teacher. Oh, so I thought you were gonna ask what name. So, but anyways.
Now I'm just waiting.
All right, I'm gonna say, every man in the world, I forget a girl. Hey, hey, you know, M&MG. From I was a boy, me love y'all, till me weak. You say you love me, then I tell you I love you back. From I was a boy, me love y'all, me would a slam, me English teacher. You say you love me, baby, I love you back. Last chapter say until thy kingdom come, put the girl them on the line and pin them down. Any man that want them girl just bring them come. Me make she boom cause she just fling where rum. Me no come here fi dead cause me a breed up some. Right now me want two breasts we just squeeze up some. Me guineas and me peanut me just beat up some. Cause me never flop on a pum. From I was a boy, me love y'all, me would a slam, me English teacher. You say you love me and I tell you I love you back. From I was a boy, me love y'all, till me weaker. You say you love me, baby, I love you back. Yeah, man, brand new music out for job from Marlon Easy. Seen so
Woo!
yeah.
Ladies, why?
English teacher.
Okay, I was gonna say why you call it English teacher math. No.
Well, from a youth, I got old man. I mean, from I got school. Being a boys' school, we really we were extremely attracted to the teachers that stood out to us, especially the ones who just dress a certain way come to school. Yeah, and as I said, being a boys' school, we did have more type of emotion towards teachers. So we always see some teachers that say, "Yo, as I look at you in high school, I was a teacher them." So when I got the rhythm, I was like, "When I was a boy, me love." I would have slammed my English teacher, and that's just the truth of it. And when I call my friends about the song, them I say, "Yo, you remember that Spanish teacher there? I remember that maths teacher there where she always address." So I realized a whole heap of youth over the world
Enough
of
youth,
teacher
every youth. I don't know which man is around. Sound like Mr. Easy. Well, I was gonna say, what's the old song? La di la da.
The old song was
I don't know the
done
words.
by Wayne Wonder.
Oh my God, I not know Wayne Wonder's song. Oh,
yes, it was like
that's my artist.
Like no.
Sorry, Wayne.
Yeah. So that's an original dancehall melody that
Yes.
stuck with me throughout my days, and believe me, when I heard the rhythm from Marlon, that's all I could hear on it.
Nice.
The boy, me love girl, me would have slammed me English teacher. Say you love me and I tell you why. So it worked.
Wow. And you know what? That would, like, the old tough head people like Bunty and them, they would love that kind of stuff. They'll say, "Oh, that's a real dancehall." But
if you hear the rhythm song, solid. So I hope the ladies will appreciate this one, because as I say, it's something I had to do,
Them love it, man. Them a flame up in the comment section. And I love the mix up, man. We have enough mix up for Anna, man. The ladies, them love it. Big up Debbie, big up DJ, big up Charmy, big up Leanne, big up Anna. I mean, them there. They love the English teacher.
Yeah. I have another song coming out with Digital Productions. It's another song for the ladies.
Nice.
So I don't know if you want me to give them like a little piece of that as well.
Yeah, let me just read a comment from Gambia Music TV. He said, "Last chapter, I see you going places in the world. Just stay true to your path." Exactly. I totally agree. Oh, Western Badness loved up. Oh, Leanne said, "Pull up." Sorry, you have to pull up the English teacher.
English teacher.
We're not pull up again tonight, you know.
You're under pressure now.
Under pressure. Remember the words. Yeah.
Right, so, English teacher again.
Winnie Wonder.
Every man in the world happy get a girl. Marlon, you know, from I was a boy, me love girl, me woulda slam me English teacher. You say you love me and I tell you I love you back. From I was a boy, me love girl, till me weak. You say you love me, baby, I love you back. Last chapter say, until thy kingdom come, put the girl them on the line and pin them down. Any man that want them girl, just bring them come. Me make she boom, come me just fling we rum. Me no come here fi dead, come me a breed up some. Right now me want 2 breasts, we go squeeze up some. Me guineas and me peanut, me just beat up some. Come me never flap on a bum. Hey, for me was a boy, me love girl, me would have slam me English teacher. Say you love me and I tell you I love you back. But, play it,
Good night, Charmaine. Thank you very much. You can watch the ending of the interview tomorrow on the playback. Big up yourself. Thank you for passing through. Charmaine said, "Bye, guys. My bedtime. I coming." Big up, Charmaine.
Yeah, man.
She'll hold out till midnight. Yeah, man. That song, but you have to release it. I know my mother will love it. I know that enough people love it. I love it. Like I said, it could get the old and it could get the young.
Yeah.
And like you said, every man, I've always heard the stories. They all had that fantasy of a teacher that they had a crush on in school. So it's relatable.
Yeah,
it's relatable.
Definitely.
The ladies will like the melody. and the men would like the memory. You know,
Yeah,
like
and the
that.
lyrics. Yeah, man. I think
Yeah.
them I got appreciate it. I think them I got appreciate it.
Yeah, Winning Streak said he would have slammed his English teacher too. Yeah, man. Especially
Pull up that.
them islands, those teachers back in you guys' school, them they had some tight up skirt.
Yeah, man. Something money after I wonder what go on.
Yeah, the thing that in Canada now, it ain't happening. You guys ain't gonna get them 6-year-old English teachers. Yeah, go get some more lady. I like how someone push out the young artist. It's a pity she couldn't help one to the brain. You're so wicked, Western. Stop it nice. One to the brain of artist.
Yeah.
Is that them cool?
They got the fans there, yeah.
Yeah,
People
man.
that love
Okay.
us, they're not saying,
Thank you.
God bless you and keep doing what you're doing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, we're still young, man. No, next year. Whoa, we're gonna double everything, guys, or triple and quadruple. We're gonna do it. We're gonna build, and we're bringing everybody up with us. Cause you know how sweet it will feel last chapter. That no matter what, like when you're bigger than you are now, and some vlogger said some shit about you, that you have a platform at any time to go up on YouTube and blam, man. That's what I want. I want whenever you guys feel say a need for talk or say something or want to promote something, you can just come through. No questions asked.
Yeah.
And that instead of like having to, sometimes people don't approach you guys until you're big or you have a hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, are there some controversies around
Or there's contract. Yeah. And it shouldn't be like that if we really are sincere. Did I read? Yeah, he said with Troyton music production, last chapter can't lose. I totally agree. Okay. He's gonna sing another song right now, Western. She said critical music. He gave you flames. She said last chapter we need more girl songs. We spend the most money upon music. 100% agree.
True that.
It's facts. Don't you see Alkaline's fan base? We don't rap.
True that.
We buy
Yeah,
merchandise.
I mean, you never can win
buy
with a majority female fan base. You know, I mean,
Never.
look at Dexter Daps and them youth there. So
Yeah.
definitely, I mean, and being last chapter, the fans can expect all type of music, reality music, female music. I mean, it's just music for me. Once the message is strong and it's impactful, then definitely.
Big up, Love. Okay, so let's get the next lady tune. Charmaine might wake up. See if we can wake up, Charmaine.
Alright, so this song is a song I recorded for Digital Madness production to be released soon as well. The song named Last Night. So let me say, feel real though, compared to last night, me never feel so. Could buy no liquor, you no see no weed smoke. Now them a say Chapta, you find a speed, go. Cause last night me feel down, but tonight you know me up. Collect your money, cause tonight me money enough. Watch them a cuss because me get put on enough. Anytime me had the younger time me broke your seat. She get me like last night, but tonight she want to take a long ride pon the bike. But the ticky have to ride pon the night. DJ like spice pon the. Watch you know, the battery did low, but tonight me charge. And you see the amount of liquor what me order from the bar. Her friend says she want video when me say she just realized me a star. Cause me have more woman and me hard, and even though she touch me right, tonight me feel like a some see me a buy. Later after later me no cater for no guy. Tonight upon me heavy girl a wine, but me did down, but tonight you know me up. Collect your money, cause tonight me money enough. Watch them a cuss because me get none enough. Anytime me had it, by time me broke your seat, she take me like last night, but tonight she want to take a long ride pon the bike. But the ticky have to ride pon the night. So basically, me I say last night I broke and no money. Tonight I'm up. Collect your money, cause tonight my money enough. Watch them a cuss because I get. You know what I mean? So it's a type of party vibe song, and fans have been asking me to give them a couple of those club banger songs. You know, so them can expect that song. The rhythm rate up on 666. So.
I know you did not say 666.
No, sick. I mean,
sick.
Sick,
sorry.
you know?
I was giving a heart attack coming to like them people around here either.
No type of energy, you know? Good energy. Yeah, I just have all type of songs. I'm gonna try to keep it
nice.
on a level same way. So it's just
I like it a lot.
Yeah, man.
That bad. Subscribe to Last Chapter Vivo. Yes, Gambian Music TV. It's important that you guys subscribe. Let's get these subs up for him, just like you're doing 1,000 gold for us. Let's get them up for him, and he definitely is gonna have to let us know when all these songs drop that we're listening exclusively here on Mr. and Mrs. Gold's YouTube channel, M&MG. We definitely have to see him follow through these projects, guys. Because, we don't hear what song them come out in a
And all
year.
these songs are already recorded, just waiting on the
Okay,
release date and stuff
okay,
like that.
okay. So we're not for body up too much then.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Nice.
So we get a whole heap of music from Last Chapter.
Yeah, it's very important. So what's your Rastaman tune? You have your
Come again?
Rastaman tune? You have your Rastaman tune? You have a tune that's like any kind of sizzlerish type of tune?
I want to like them songs at first. When you really feel strong, I think those type of songs are my strong points. Like performance is my strong point.
Those are your
So,
August Town roots.
yeah, man. I always maintain that somebody.
Okay, let me get a sample, please.
All right, that song here is a song I said Judgment. I did the song for Kejo Advanced Records, not yet released, but I think it's one of my strongest songs in terms of content. Let me say, Judgment I go fall upon them head. Gonna dance can skin out on them head. Left the baby them a ball pon the bed. The house burn down now you a ball and a beg. Judgment pon them head. Yeah, Jah and dead. Look how me still a walk pon me leg. Jah provide the biggest bakery, me say I him provide the bread. Me sing, how come the fire turn down? Babylon a cast back him house cause the wall stop burn. The priest still separated from the nun. Think judgment a done, but judgment just a come. Ya nah, shoot Babylon, not touch the gun. Shoot to the stars or go power with the sun. Police not terrorize the prime minister's son, but look how them treat Chapta in a this slum. Judgment a go fall pon them head. Gonna dance, can skin out pon them head. Left the baby them a ball pon the bed. The house burn down now you a ball and a beg. Judgment pon them head. Yeah, Jah and dead. Look how me still a walk pon my leg. Jah provide the biggest bakery, me say I him provide the bread. Well, add up. How much am hard working money them rab up? Make I never take the phone while you have to stab up. Good youth a fall and wicked man a stand up. Cause judgment a go fall pon them. Yeah, man, judgment.
Nice. Okay,
and if you realize it's just reality me talk about, you know what I mean? We see it on the news every day. Them leave reality. The day with them and them mother gone somewhere, gonna dance, whatever, the house burned down, them dead in the house. So that was what really inspired that song.
It's true. It's weird how you see that a lot. That's something that should be rare.
So I just think about things I'm see happen every day, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Critical Music, who I was talking about earlier that we did. I don't know if you see a piece of that interview we did with him.
Yeah.
But okay, he said we need to do some music. He reaching out to you. So that's a good look. That's a good look. I love that.
Big up critical music, man. And respect every youth out there do it right now, because hard work are the key, you know. So big up critical.
Man. You guys definitely make sure you guys link up on Instagram and follow each other. And then Western Badness said, I like the double entendre last night. My brook. Nice. Yeah. It's very nice.
Big up.
Again, that's
good
music.
Thing when they can do songs and everybody can have something with them like. So variation is good.
And that's the way that, like, even when we're showing the old time soca artists, that Winston Soso, a lot of the soca artists, that's how them sing, you know. When you think the song sounds so innocent and sweet and frig, if you ever know what I'm singing about.
There's a whole
vicious with it, man. What are you saying?
No, I was just saying that, I mean, there's a whole heap of thing in them soca song that where, I mean, variation of them bad.
Yeah. They don't play.
And I mean, apart from the rhythm and the vibe and the move, if you really check the content of the lyrics, it's saucy. And I mean, it's intense. It's just, everything is just heated about it. So rest in peace to Mr. Sosa.
Yeah, man, rest in peace. A legend that. Critical and Last Chapter collab soon forward, said Western Madness. And then she
Good.
corrected me to say, Simone, it's called culture tune, not Rastaman tune. I tell them they
Yeah.
use it.
Well,
But Western, we have to make sure people understand what I'm saying too. And
yeah, that's true.
in this
That's
case
true.
they don't know what culture is, but thank you for the correction.
Yeah.
And she asked a question, so I'm gonna repeat her question. Western Bandit said, which kind of songs last chapter gets most excited to sing? She always asks good questions. Pick up yourself, Western.
Definitely, it will have to be my strong point songs, reality culture songs. Like for example, I realized that all the songs that have really impacted for me were the songs that really spoke about the hardcore reality part of life. You know, even the song scheduled to release right now as a follow up to Cemetery. I recorded that song for Sponge Music. Big up Sponge Music. You know, they did the big rhythm with Mavado, not perfect. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that song is a crazy
Perfect, but
song.
I'm
Like,
not.
look out for that song. That song is gonna mash up the whole world. Like, Sponge reach
Sick.
out to me, and believe me,
Big up
it's one of them
Sponge.
hardcore songs.
Big up Sponge. Big up Sponge. Again,
And
another
I
person
mean,
works with
so
Alkaline as
definitely
well.
reality hardcore is my strongest point.
Nice. Love it. Love how the family's all coming together and working together. Green light, says Marlon. Green light, says Anna. Green light. I like to do green hearts.
Green light, go where I go,
Green
you
light.
know.
Green light, go where I go. Okay, so let me get into current time now because I'm going to your timeline now. We're in 2021 mode. Cemetery is doing very good. You just mentioned you have a bunch of music that's going to come out soon. You've recorded some of them. Some producers you're going to be working with. I know you Cemetery video is going to be coming out. Has it been filmed?
Yeah, man. We shot the video. We even did the video before
Thank you,
releasing
Leanne.
the official song.
Okay. Really?
Yeah, we're just trying to build as much momentum with the song, and then we can
Nice.
release the video. So definitely fans can look out for that very very soon. I mean, the lyric video is nice, the song is nice, but the music video, that will be the icing on the cake for the song. And I'm excited about it because we did put some creative work in it. You know, I mean, myself and the team and Triton. So definitely it's gonna be a good video, very very good video. Fans can look out for.
Okay, let me do my prediction. I like to predict videos. I love the live, Samoan. Thank you, Leanne. We love you having you here. Actually, subscribe so you can always be here because we have some sassy topics.
Big up Leon, big up Leon.
I'm going to guess it's going to be type of like, I don't want you to say yes or no, then just putting in my prediction to see if I'm right. But I think it's going to be like a movie style storytelling video. I know it's already been filmed. It's okay, sweetheart. I know you meant. But you guys will see if I'm right. But I think it's gonna be a movie style. I don't think it's gonna be just maybe a couple of scenes of different people.
No, well,
Maybe.
definitely. What I know, it won't be any of those cliche videos where,
Okay, that we
because we're
always
talking
see.
about death and violence, to see a man ride up with a back with a gun and shoot a man and him chop, and
It's
then
not basic.
no, so it's you just have to see the video. Like, I think I always tell my friend them from the song job say a cemetery video I got bust the song. I mean, I may be wrong, but my belief said the video I got really propel the song.
Okay,
I don't know why.
Well, a lot of people always say the visuals. Once people put visuals to a song that's already a hit, it's gonna make it more of a hit. Someone that live
And I
have a
believe
buzz. Pick up yourself. Yeah, visuals is definitely gonna do that. Okay, so what else is next? Are you gonna film any other videos? What's going on?
yeah, definitely. The same song with Sponge Music. You know, Sponge believe in that song so much that when I got the rhythm, I mean, I wrote the song the same day. Same day I got the rhythm, and I sent him a clipping of the song, and he was so excited that he posted a clipping on Instagram just to tease the fans, and then he reached out back and said, yes, we'll be shooting the video to that song very soon. The song is called "Them I Got Always a Fight." You know, it's a strong song.
Wow,
So
the
definitely that
title's
video will be
strong.
shot soon.
That's a serious title.
Yeah, man, them I
Wow.
always a fight, cause let me just get a look up piece side, cause I
Go
mean
ahead.
a whole lot of people there on the live, and the
Yeah,
song,
go ahead.
let me say, Notice my focus, and them a provoke us. Hey, sponge music, them a go always a fight. Come on, cause we are do something right. Hey, hey, them a go always a fight. That's why me pray to the Most High. Me sing, why you a make them a stir up your anger? Don't make them drain your energy no longer. Look how long Sizzla Boss and Pagan still a wonder. Me see them a wonder. Boy, look how long me did join. And them still try to throw me out of line. Me know them a go always take it for weakness through your kind. Mankind, if you no see that you're blind. Sponge music, them a go always a fight. Come on. And you do something right, hey, hey. Them a go always a fight. That's why me pray to the Most High when me sleep at night. Them a go always a fight, M&MG. Cause you do something right, hey, hey. Them a go always a fight. Pray to the Most High. Them a wonder how them never get no ticket to me show them when the door did fi open them, close them. Some of them nowadays fussy and a no friend. When them ask me, give them like me owe them. Me ask them what kind of ratings that them a go rate you over them through the money where you got. Eh? But if Chapta get more money than that instant, you know your ratings drop. Them a go always a fight. Gully side. You do something right. Yeah, man. Look out for that song, man. But
Oh my God, I love it when we get my jingles. Woo!
yeah, man. So I will if a song will be in a record. That means I have some songs that
Song
where the
body.
producers believe I got really propel my career. So it's a
And
pleasure to
everybody
be
can
here
relate.
sharing these songs exclusive before the
Everyone
release
can
date.
relate
So
to that. Everyone can relate to that song right there. Everyone can relate to that.
man,
Very
God's bless me
relatable.
for that, man. So
Wow.
my type of
Oh, oh,
songs, you
oh!
realize over time,
You get to
Simone,
pull up.
they're all relatable, you know.
You get to pull up. You get to. Can you hear me? Let me see if you can hear me.
Yeah, man, I can hear.
Okay, that's frozen. Because I was just looking for something for you. You can pull that up, please. They want to pull up
This the sponge song.
the one you just did. Yep.
Ah, all right. The song name "Them a Go Always a Fight" soon to be released on Sponge Music label. See, how you say? Notice my focus, and them a provoke us. Hey, Sponge Music, them a go always a fight. Come on, cause you do something right. Hey. Them a go always a fight. That's why me pray to the Most High. Me sing, why you a make them a stir up your anger? Don't make them drain your energy no longer. Look how long Sizzla Boss and Pagan still a wonder. Me see them a wonder. Oh, look how long me did join. And them still try to throw me out of line. Me know them a go always take it to weakness through your kind. Mankind, if you no see that you're blind. Sponge music. Them a go always a fight. Come on. I do something right, Gully side. Them a go always a fight. That's why me pray to the Most High when me sleep at night. Them a go always a fight, M&MG. Oh, we do something right, hey. Them a go always a fight. When you make it in a life, them a wonder how you never get no ticket to them, show them. When they do, they open them, close them. Some of them nowadays fussy and no friend. When them ask me, give them like me owe them. Me ask them what kind of ratings that them a go rate you over them through the money where you got, eh? But if Chapta get more money than that instant, you know your ratings drop. Hey, Gully side. Them a go always a fight. Come on. I do something right. Hey. Yeah, man. Cause remember in a life, no matter how much good you're doing, I always say, you gotta always have somebody to fight. So,
Always.
always, you know what I mean?
Always. If no one's fighting you, then you're doing something wrong.
Exactly,
Big
you know
up.
what I
Big
mean?
up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, always a fight is gonna be hot, 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 hot.
Yeah, man. So, from
Because no
Sponge,
matter who
hear the
you are,
song. Big respect to Sponge
they
Music again, and you know what I mean, for seeing it. And you see, we spoke about the power of social media, and this is the thing. Is after I released a song, Gully God gave me the post, and I started to run the promotion online. That's when Sponge Music saw the whole momentum and say, yo, reach out to me on Instagram, and I say, yo, I love the vocals and I like the work ethic. And him say,
You
I'm gonna do
see.
some work with you. And him just send me in WhatsApp, you know, me and him start connect, and we spoke a little bit, and then boom, him just send more rhythm on the same day as I say. I found the song because the rhythm is a powerful rhythm, and The power of social media again. A big up Sponge Music.
Yep. And again, that's how algorithm works, because the more you're putting things out there, is the more you're coming up in searches when people look at you and look for you or say, hey, what's this name that keeps being a buzz? Like,
Yeah.
trust me. That's why, again, it doesn't matter how small, when you're sharing things, people, it helps your artists. Believe me.
Yeah, man, definitely,
Believe me.
man.
Okay, so we did our 2 hours, a little bit more. We gotta save something for next time. We can't
Yeah,
kill everything one time, but we did go through your timeline, which is something that we definitely love to do, to know you more. We
definitely,
definitely know there's
definitely.
more to ask, more to talk about, but we definitely are going to invite you again to Car Channel.
Yeah, man, sorry.
As soon as one of those songs are released, and then we can continue
Yeah,
our interview. We gotta keep the ladies waiting, we can't give them too much too
yeah.
much of something that good.
Yeah, man, they won't be disappointed, man. And them they won't regret waiting either, because we're trying to spend as much time put the material together as good as we can, so that when the songs come out, persons can actually appreciate the work and the creativity. So, big up everybody who's been supporting the movement. Big up my management team, Treasure, Chappy. Big up Triton Music. You know what I mean? Big up the whole Gully side, Mavado. You know what I mean? Big up M&MG. Get the green light on them.
Thank you,
You know what I
thank
mean?
you. Yeah, man, thank
Mr. and
you.
Mrs. Gold always large. Big up all the persons on the live, all the listeners. So last chapter say, go where I go.
Okay, so but before we go, let them know where they can go to find your music again. Let's do this.
Definitely. Well, my music is available on all digital platforms. You can follow me on Instagram, which is I use Instagram mostly, and is last chapter Greenlight, LASTCHAPTA, and the word Greenlight, last chapter Greenlight. All right. So on all platforms, so you can follow me there.
And you guys can also subscribe, please, to his YouTube channel, and let's get that going. Let's build up his
Yeah,
momentum
definitely.
on
Last
YouTube.
chapter Viva. If you
Yep,
realize, apart from Greenlight, Cemetery is the second song officially on the Viva. So it's a fairly new channel. So
yep.
definitely the listener should go out there
Look at
and get
this.
the momentum. So
You know, see what happened here.
what's that?
Your subscribers went up since we've been live.
God bless. God bless. See that, Simon? Big up, big up, big up, big up, big up,
It was
big up.
100
Yeah,
or something,
man.
then it went to 246. I love you
Yeah,
guys.
man. Big up, big up, big up,
Love you
big up. Love
guys.
that.
Love you guys.
Yeah,
Keep
man.
it,
So
we'll keep it
every
going.
step along the way is a great step, and I keep on
What?
saying that. You know what I mean?
You guys are the best, man. You guys
Yeah,
are
man.
the best. We keep
Yeah,
that
man.
going
Big
too.
up the
We're
whole
gonna
team.
keep the green light going on those subscribers. And like I said, we know me and you will definitely keep in touch. It's an honor, of course, Mr. Gold Concote, because he's a hardworking man and he's busy today grilling
Yeah.
earlier at the beach, so he's exhausted. But I know he wishes you all the best. He enjoys your music and he loves your music. And we're here by your side always. Like I said, you have a platform at any time to share any information, anytime. Anytime we're live, we're here for you, even if we're not live and you want us to feature something, we will more likely naturally do it. I'm just letting you know that we're here for you all the time. You are family. You are officially an M&MG family member. So welcome to our family.
Yeah, man,
And
it's a very good implementation of last chapter in the family, because you don't know. I'm a
yeah,
family
yeah,
person. I like
yeah.
unity. I like to
hmm
meet new people, and I also like to ensure that the talent are spread. So this platform really gave me an opportunity to do that. So definitely
hmm
big up. I can't thank you enough. You know what I
You're
mean?
welcome.
So
You're
enough
welcome.
respect from the Gully side. Last chapter.
And I am going to send you Sartout's rhythm. We all know, of course, he's going through what he's going through right now. But I will definitely link you off air with that. Hopefully tomorrow, or the latest Tuesday, just because I have another interview with Queen Nikki tomorrow. So if anything, if I'll get back to you at least by Tuesday with that rhythm.
Yeah, man.
And then give you the instructions for the rhythm. But we'll give Sartada obviously some time. But the rhythm is for young artists. It's called, I believe, comeback rhythm. Critical can let me
Okay.
know, but it's six. When I mean sick,
Caribbean sick.
sick,
Sick
hold
on the
on there.
Caribbean.
When I mean sick, let me see if I can find it for you. When I mean you're gonna love it, or I always like to promote it too. When I mean, and he, is it? Yeah, I think it's called Comeback Critical. If you're still here, he did the
Mm-hmm.
rhythm to basically give back to all the community, which I think is amazing. And
Okay.
it's here it is. Hold on, let me see it. It used to be called High Future Rhythm, and then he changed it.
Okay.
Let me play it first while you didn't hear it to show you how much you'll love it. Rest in peace, Dane Sartout. Buddy. All right. Don't give them no more. You like it? Buddy?
I like rhythms I've never really came across before. New sounds. I
Yep,
mean,
definitely
fresher it
new
is for
song.
me. Is the more energy I get, our inspiration I get towards it. So big rhythm.
Yeah, man, it's a hit rhythm, and like you were, and see, before I even played it for you, you were saying it all night. The kind of rhythm and beats you like, the kind of music you like, and as you can see, it will fit you perfectly. Like, that's gonna be fun. You're gonna enjoy that one. So we're definitely gonna honor sharing this rhythm in Dane Sartout's name. Condolence against to Sartout Records, but we'll continue the legacy of the record label by passing on this rhythm to the youth them and making his memory live on. So again, thank you very much, Last Chapter, for joining us. And like I said, as soon as the new song them come out, link with.
Man, exclusive enough, Simone. Exclusive, definitely. And
All
definitely,
right.
we'll follow each other on Instagram, so
Of
you
course,
always
we
be the first
communicate.
to see the exclusive stuff. So
All
make
right, sweetheart. Yes, man. Thank you very much again for staying up late with us and understanding. Everybody, say good night to the one and only Last Chapter.
Man, big up to all the fans over the world. Gambia, Africa, Europe, Canada,
India.
Jamaica. The whole works. Whole heap of music.
Yes.
So love and respect. Thanks for having me, yeah? Enough respect. Big
Oh,
up M&MG.
control rhythm. All right. Big up.
Okay, out there.
All right. Take care.
Yeah.
Yes, everyone. Thank you very much for tuning in. Oh my gosh. We did it. We got our 2 hours, and I'm so happy we're able to get to speak with him for 2 hours. Woo! Even though we started late, even though Alkaline performed today, big up Alkaline. I don't know how the streaming went, but I'm glad you got to perform today and all went well. Thank you all for being here when you had a choice to be elsewhere. Appreciate it. I love the fact that you guys supported Last Chapter. I love the fans came true. You guys are amazing. The playback crew, big up to yourself, big up Troyton. And I'm gonna run through, big up Leon. Let me run through everybody's name. Tomorrow we have Dancehall Queen Nikki in the house. So I gotta get my rest and get ready for that live tomorrow. I know Dancehall has a bunch of hot topics, so if we start the live early with Queen Nikki on time at 7 o'clock, and we finish with her after an hour or two, then I will definitely get to the hot topics because before there's a bunch of foolishness that happened in dancehall, and I gotta talk about it. And maybe I'll get a chance to share Alkaline's concert as well. So let's see what tomorrow brings. Let's just hope we all sleep well tonight and live to see another day. Remember to tell the person you guys love the most that you love them. Let them know. Never make your pride get in the way of letting people know that you love them. If you're having a petty fight with your family member right now, just forgive them. Because I condolences again to to Darren Sartout. He's a twin. He lost his twin, and his family is going through a lot. And I lost my girlfriend to cancer just recently. I know a few other viewers of ours, like, we're really one family here. People who are new, there's people who I reach out to offline to see how they are when I don't hear from them, and we have a lot of our viewers going through their own health issues or a family health issue. Big up CMR TV, who is going through COVID right now, him and his family, the Carter family. So we're all going through something, right? We're all going through something. And I just want nobody to take life for granted. Try to live life to the fullest. One thing when me and Mr. Gold try to start our channel, where we're trying to show that you can have fun and enjoy life and go to the beach and do things, restaurant, hotels, and it doesn't need to cost you anything. Like, it's just about prepare and planning and just trying to enjoy life with your loved one. And then we know that some people don't live in places where they can see the stuff that we see. So we said, you know what? Let's let our channel be a place where if people are sad and they just want to pretend they're taking a drive somewhere in Canada, they could just look at one of our videos. So those who are new to our channel, you could explore the other videos that we have here. We have a very diverse community. Thanks to that, that's why I don't separate the things on our channel, like when everyone mixes. But if you feel like you're going through depression, we have a lot of beautiful nature videos that you guys can sit on and just take a drive with us. And, if you're going through some hard time, if you're angry at someone, just take a break. But what I really want everyone to do is just, I know it's hard, I know probably financially sometimes you don't have it, but just try to enjoy life, try to enjoy the sun, try to take a walk, try to go by a park, a lake, to the mall, something to make you feel happy when you're feeling sad, and try to spend time with loved ones, guys. It's really important. We can't take people for granted. I thought I had a lot of time. I'm sure Darren thought he had a lot of time, and a lot of us thought we had a lot of time with our friends and family, and then we realized we don't. But what I can say, even though I lost my friend, she went to Thailand, she went to Hawaii, she did so many things, and it made me feel good to know that she lived her life to the fullest. So, tomorrow, 7:00 p.m., Queen Nikki, and we'll have a fun night tomorrow. Bless up. Let me go to the list. And remember to like, subscribe, share. If you're interested in entering the contest, type 1000 gold in the comment section. And let me know what you guys thought about today's live. So let me go through some of these comments. Constable Bulldog, what are you up to? What are you saying sorry for? Let me see what you wrote. Big up yourself, Anna. Thank you very much. You take care, Anna. Thank you for being here tonight. It was nice having you ladies. I like to see more ladies in the house. It's great. Then we can control the man them when we're ready on certain topics. Bless up, Sparwhite. We're about to end the live. Big up yourself. You can watch the playback. Yeah, Critical. Big up yourself. You stay safe. Okay, you keep focused with your work, but try to take a breather too. And I'm glad you enjoyed the live. Try to take a breather from work sometimes too. Get some fresh air, but be careful when you go out there too. So, why? Life, you gotta be careful when you go outside. You gotta be careful if you're inside too much. Can win. Big up to Charmaine. Big up yourself, Constable. Big up yourself. Leanne, big up yourself again. Big up yourself. To who else did we had here? Deidre was here tonight. We had Marlon White here tonight. We had Marshall in the house tonight. We had Love. We had Crystal in the house. I'm not going to get all the names, but we get some of them in. We've had our viewer from India that I cannot pronounce his name right now, but he was reminding everybody to be a part of the contest. Big up Western Badness. coming with the good questions as usual. And I believe I said Leanne. And who else? Who else? We had a bunch of people. I can only go so far, but big up Gambian Music TV. We know some of you guys are in different time zones, so we thank you very much for hanging in there and waiting to watch the interview. You guys all have a good night. Remember, tomorrow, Queen Nikki, she's here to talk about her career, but you know, she was accused of stealing the other day. And when she didn't, it was just for a music video. So it'll be interesting to hear what she has to say about that as well. Big up yourself, Tisha. Yeah, man, the ladies them was enough. The ladies them roll out tonight. That's the way it should be. We gotta rule the man then when the time comes. Enough. You guys were great. You guys are amazing. I love Last Chapters fans. You guys are so loyal, and please, I will continue to support him. You guys continue to support him as well. He's such a beautiful human being, and he's a talented artist, and he deserves our support. So thank you very much, Last Chapter, for passing through. It is amazing. So yeah, I'm glad you guys got to enjoy Alkaline's performance. I know some videos are up. You guys can go and look at it on YouTube. I'll see what I can find tomorrow to play probably at the beginning part of the live while I'm sharing the stream. If I could get some clippings from the concert, depends who's showing it. I hope Kid was successful in recording it because I saw Southside said he only had one job, but if he was successful, then I'll share some of Kid's footage. He did give us permission to live stream his footage, but because we were in the middle of our interview, I wanted to give the attention solely to our guests. So again, rest in peace to Dane Sartout. Gonna miss you. It was amazing knowing you. And condolence again to the family. And condolences to Winston Soso's family. And again, kiss the person you love, guys. You have a good night. Thank you for watching Mr. and Mrs. Gold's YouTube channel. M&MG. I am out.